What's going on, everyone? I'll give y'all some time to get in here. I need to pull up my phone to look at chat because I can't do it on my computer. But how is everyone doing on this game day morning? I should have probably made a post about this game day stream that I was gonna do, but I didn't. I probably should have just to let you guys know. But surprise, I'm live at 8 a.m. Uh, almost here's okay. So I woke up. I woke up at 7. Just because I want to get ready. And I was just so tired. I set an alarm for 7:30 and went back to sleep. So I kind of had to rush a little bit to get everything. But we're gonna wait until some people get in here. The only person in here is Conlon. All right, well, we do actually have a Discord server with people talking. There's gonna be more people joining later. We have Blackhawk Vision, Conlon, myself, and Uncle Luke. You guys can say hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Okay,
Yo.
so other people that we expect to have coming, Murray will make an appearance later. Zach Kostoff is a maybe. Don't know about him. Haven't heard from him at all. But these are the spots where we're gonna make our game picks. It's gonna be great. But I'll show you what we have on the. I'll show you what we have in terms of. I'll show you what we've got on the schedule. Here's what we've got on the schedule. We've got 8 here. We got 8 o'clock to 8:10 intro and talk. 8:10 to 8:30 recapping Friday's games. 8:30 to 8:40 Tennessee Texas A&M. 8:40 to 8:50 Oklahoma Iowa State. 8:50 to 9 I just put as open discussion. 9 to 9:20 National Signing Day recap. 9:20 to 9:30 Northwestern Ohio State. 9:40 or 9:30 to 9:40. It was supposed to be Coastal and UL Lafayette. I replaced that with Army and Air Force.
Oh, by the way, Quincy, your notifications just sent out, so people should be joining here soon.
Okay, cool. 9:40, 9:50 Boise State, San Jose State. 9:50 to 10 Tulsa, Cincinnati. 10:20 to 10 to 10:20. I just put as open discussion. 10:20 to 10:30 Florida versus Alabama, and then 10:30 to 10:40 Notre Dame, Clemson, and then from 10:40 to 11, everyone's gonna make their college football picks. So all right, now we got some people in here. So Vincent Talk Sports, PJD0001. How are you guys doing today? So we have the first 10 minutes. It's basically just like open discussion. So you guys can hear from now until like 8:10, y'all could just unmute and just talk about whatever you want. I'm gonna type the schedule in the chat so everyone knows. But yeah, explain who you are. Let them know if you make videos or not. And yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Conlon. I don't post much, but you can probably expect a post-game video from me today. I do have a channel. I have about like 98 subscribers, so I'm like 2 away from 100, so that's pretty cool. But yeah.
I'm Blackhawks Vision. I'm from Northwest Illinois, and yes, I do have been doing live streams, kind of like Quincy's recently. And I haven't done one in a while. The last one I did was Michigan State and Duke, and I'm really close to 600 subscribers, but I'm not going to make you subscribe. And I'm pretty sure I just butchered what I was going to say. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Uncle Luke. I make a lot of videos. Usually I'll stream for like every UNC football and basketball game, and Panthers games. I'm getting close to 800 subscribers. Yeah.
All right, you guys keep talking. I'm typing the schedule in the chat. It's gonna take me a while to type it all up, so you guys just talk about whatever. We've got like 10 minutes until.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, I want everybody in this chat listening right now to give me an Ian book. I just want somebody to type Ian book in the chat just once. It's for the algorithm thing.
Uncle Luke, I did it.
No. In the YouTube chat.
Oh.
I'm trying to see an
Discord
algorithm
chat?
here.
I didn't know what you meant.
Yo, thank you, Vincent. Thanks for the sub.
Here.
Conlon, I totally did not know what you meant. I didn't know.
It's we just need an Ian book for the algorithm. There we go. Even Uncle Luke's saying Ian book. How about that?
I'm gonna delete it real quick. Delete.
Ian book, yes sir.
I'm gonna copy and paste the schedule into the chat every so often, just so people like know what's going on and know what's next up on the dock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kickfinity, good luck to your Buckeyes today. Obviously, I'm rooting against you. I
just realized, so I can only type in 200 characters. So so here, that's what we've got for the first hour.
That's rough.
Bro, I love Lee Corso's stat.
He's gonna pick Notre Dame again, I think.
All right, so in the chat is what we've got for the first hour. Yeah, I kind of went like all out with this. So yeah, so at 8:10, those are all Central Time, by the way. Those are all Central Time. I don't know if I needed to explain that, but those are all Central Time.
Yo, Lee Corso has just 20 kids.
We can start recapping Friday's games right now if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can start.
Now, I want to give a shout out to a special team, real quick. I do want to give a shout out to a very special team. So as you guys know, I'm from Indiana, right?
Yep.
And there are okay, so Luke, you told me that basically everyone in North Carolina goes to App State.
Most people do.
Yeah, a lot of people either go there or ECU.
Okay, so the Indiana equivalent to that is Ball State. Everyone goes to Ball State. I know so many people that go to Ball State. I know like a bunch of teachers that go to Ball State or whatever, and they haven't had a winning season since 2013, and they haven't won a conference championship since 1996, and they won yesterday against Buffalo. They pulled out a great win in that game. They won 38-28. Chirp chirp, boys from Muncie, Indiana, got it done. I know the entire state of Indiana is happy about that one. Jared Patterson, who was running wild and everything, he wasn't even their leading rusher. He wasn't even Buffalo's leading rusher. So
who was?
Their other running back, K. Marks Jr. He had 93 yards and a touchdown. Buffalo, basically what Ball State did is they were packing like 5 men in the box they were packing the box every play, and they were throwing the ball all over them for the first part of the game, but Buffalo's defense couldn't stop a tumbleweed in the second quarter. But Ball State put up 28 in the second quarter.
Holy!
So, to all my Indiana people out there, holla at Ball State.
I want to just say something about this game quick. I actually was talking to Quincy, I think yesterday, and I go, I think Buffalo could probably keep it close with Ohio State. Yeah, nope, Ball State just came in there and humbled Buffalo. Yeah, Ball State, I know, they almost pulled that against us a couple years ago.
something special is what Ball State did. That's really something.
Yeah, so big ups to Ball State. The state
Upset.
of Indiana is
I
very
totally
proud. Hold on,
accepted
can someone copy and paste my schedule if they can? Here, I'll do it. Here, hold on. I'm gonna copy and paste the schedule for every hour.
No way, guys. McMesh just put an absolute bombshell in the chat, in the Discord chat.
Breaking news: Illinois is going to hire.
I think he meant Brent Venables, but
I just got that notification.
Who's Illinois hiring as the head coach?
Brent Venables.
Former Arkansas and Wisconsin head coach Brett. I'm not even going to attempt.
Brett Venables. I don't think that's a great hire. I don't know why they fired Lovie Smith. Because Illinois is getting top tier talent. They're just not.
Yep.
Okay.
Chicago Bears head coach.
I don't think that's so great. I mean, I hope Lovie Smith comes back to the Bears. I seriously do.
Oh, it's not Brent Venables. It's Brent Bielema.
Oh, Brent Bielema?
Pat Fitzgerald is still better.
Oh. That might be. I don't think either. Brent Bielema is not a very good coach either. Because, Lovie Smith, all right, he gets the most out of his players. Illinois is not getting top-tier talent. They're just not. And, he makes the best out of the players that come his way. I don't really know. I kind of don't really see why they fired him. But, yeah, so at 8:30, we're going to start making picks. Well, let me text Tyler, make sure he gets. I'm gonna just assume Zach's not coming, so I'm just gonna take him off the board.
So Quincy, do you think the Bears could get Pat Fitzgerald as the from Northwestern?
If we hire Pat Fitzgerald, I'm actually going to become a Texans fan.
That'd be great, but he's not leaving Northwestern.
He's good.
You're gonna tell me that the Chicago Bears need a defensive-minded coach?
Okay, I think Pat Fitzgerald is the best coach in college football, and the reason being is
That's bold.
Everyone likes to say Nick Saban, right? Okay, what happened when Nick Saban couldn't coach because of COVID? They put up 45.5. Those players are going to be great whether Nick Saban is the coach or not. Pat Fitzgerald is not getting top-tier talent. And the top-tier players in the country are not lining up to come to Northwestern. I think they have one 5-star on their team. And I don't know. They don't have that many 4-stars either. He really gets the most out of his players. I mean, he really does.
I just wish Northwestern was more consistent.
I mean,
because, last year.
Yeah, but he really gets the most out of his players, and he single-handedly turned that program around. Here's a Friday game I want to talk about because it may be a little bit angry. Not necessarily angry, but it was frustrating to watch because it was such an ugly game. Oregon and USC. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Lord.
First of all, some Oregon fan made a video comment, oh, we're back-to-back Pac-12 champs or whatever. And I said, yeah, undeservingly, because Washington should have been in that game, but they were ate up with coronavirus. And the amount of Oregon fans that came after me, I got called. Hold on. People were calling me a Washington fan. I was like, do they know? No, they don't. They don't know. I got called a Washington fan. People were calling. Hold on. Let me read my replies. I said totally undeserving. Washington deserved to be there, and you know it. They're a better team. Okay, buddy. We would have killed Washington. Yeah, okay. I said no, you wouldn't. You lost to Oregon State and Cal. Someone said, so what's up now, Quincy? You can go back-to-back champs, baby. Go Ducks. Didn't you say Oregon's going to lose to USC 21-23? Yeah, don't lie, Quincy. You said Oregon's not good enough to win the Pac-12 championship. Okay, I would have picked Washington. When I was on Kickfinity Stream, I picked Washington. Or whatever. He's like, I mean, we're champs. Whatever. He goes, what's your excuse? At Quincyville Sports, you lost to Stanford. Okay, he's talking to me like I'm a Washington fan, which I'm not. I don't really care about Washington.
Yeah, you're a Texas A&M fan.
No. Okay.
You're a Michigan State fan.
The Oregon team tonight didn't play their best, but we would have beaten Cal and Oregon State with the team that played tonight. Well, you didn't beat Cal or Oregon State when you played Cal and Oregon State. And then someone said you lost to a virus. I was like, okay, so I say one thing positive about literally all the comments are saying that it's unearned. And this guy's around here yelling like you won the Super Bowl. So
we just won our conference championship as a 5-2 team. Wee.
4-2.
There you go. 4-2.
They're 4-2.
So this conference championship for Oregon, that it deserves an asterisk.
Yeah, I think so.
Asterisk.
Here's the thing, though. To the people that were giving USC a 50% chance to make the playoff,
Hold the phone.
What world are you living in? What fantasy world are you living in?
Hold the phone. 50%?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
And I'm like, there's probably a less than 1% chance that you're getting it. Coastal will get in before you do.
Unbelievable. 50%?
Speaking of Coastal, there is a backdoor way they can get in, but they need a ton of stuff to happen up in front of them. Because they technically have a conference championship. They are co-conference champions. So
Quincy has his hands full with this group this morning. Nah, that's kept.
It's upsetting that they can't play it.
Here's the thing. I don't understand why they can't just push it back.
What? The Pac-12?
Because there's
the Sun Belt.
When do the bowls start? When do the bowls start?
They can't just push it back because
the bowls start on December 22nd.
Hold on. Bowls.
I'm pretty sure the NBA starts.
Okay, they start on the 21st.
Okay.
Play it on play it on Christmas Day.
Have fun with that. You got the NBA.
No, you got college basketball. I'm streaming for Michigan State, Wisconsin on Christmas Day. That's my Christmas present to all you guys. They already have some bowls announced. The best one's probably the roofclaim.com bowl. Wow, what a great
something funny
bowl. UCF
something funny. Quincy. UCF. So something funny is that there's actually 2 NFL games today.
There's NFL games today.
It happens every year.
Yeah, but literally, I had no idea. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If only people cared.
Maybe don't do it on the same weekend as the college football championship.
Exactly.
I'm going to watch the actual game day. Okay. So, that's just kind of ridiculous. Okay, so how much time do we got? All right, we've got 10 minutes of just recapping Friday's games until we get to the actual picks.
We haven't talked about UAB Marshall yet.
We're going to...
I didn't watch.
I didn't watch anything yesterday. I was busy last night.
Okay, so I have a friend who's a big UAB fan. Not big. I have a friend who claims to be a UAB fan. Only became a UAB fan after they went 10-2. So that's whatever. But I have a friend who's from West Virginia. I know quite a few people from West Virginia. Big Marshall fans, they are. Big. I probably know more people.
I have to go help my mom with the groceries.
I probably know more people in West Virginia that are Marshall fans than are West Virginia fans.
Wow.
And the pitiful display that they put on against UAB, that was just an absolute nightmare to watch. That was the ugliest offensive performance. Their starting quarterback, Grant Wells, all right, I've heard this guy's the second coming of Christ himself. He started off 0 for 10 passing.
Wow.
He started off 0 for 10 passing. and he finished 8 for 23 for 138 yards.
Oh my goodness, that is pitiful.
And their defense was like the only thing keeping them around in the game. But their defense, they scored a touchdown to make it 9-7 because UAB couldn't really punch it in, and then UAB got 2 field goals to make it 15-7. And then hold on. And then they got a huge kick return. They got like a huge kick return that put them in a great spot. They scored. They missed the 2-point conversion. So they're down by 2. UAB gets the ball, and this guy from Marshall is like holding the hell out of this guy from UAB. And what he does is he puts his hands up. Like to the right, he's like, hey, I'm not holding him. He puts his hands up, and this receiver just like burns right past him. And scores. So
that's what happens.
Frustrating for Marshall. They started 7-0. They had a real special season going, and then they get shut out 20-0 by a bad Rice team. Rice is terrible.
A team that quad doinked.
Like one of the worst teams in college
Get
football.
shut out by Rice, and then that whole.
What's funny about this is that UAB even shut down.
You cut
Did
out.
they shut it down because of financial?
They shut their program down, and then they mysteriously came back and were allowed to recruit like 50 people.
It's unbelievable. They shut down, and then they were allowed.
Well, they were allowed to recruit like a ton of people.
They just won a Conference USA championship.
The NCAA let them give out like 70 scholarships, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know Clemson and Notre Dame are playing at the Panthers Stadium.
Yep, Bank of America Stadium.
Side note, real quick. Can we stop naming stadiums after banks? There are so many.
I'm trying to think of another one right now just to make Quincy angry.
Dude. There are so many. Yeah. Hold on. So here's the thing. I scheduled to talk about the Coastal game, but that game's not being played. I put the game to replace it as Air Force and Army, but I feel like there might be a better game we could do. Does anyone have any ideas for a game that's not a conference championship?
All right, sorry.
Not real.
I already have Texas A&M Tennessee because that's basically a playoff game for Tennessee or for Texas A&M.
I know Tennessee.
No, for Texas A&M, that's a playoff.
Well, are we making our picks now?
I know.
No, but we need a game to do. You guys have a game that's better than Air Force and Army?
Not really.
After 12 o'clock?
No, just any game that's not a conference championship. We already have Texas A&M Tennessee.
All right, I'll take a look. See what we got.
Ole Miss LSU.
Who just arrived? Trask for Heisman.
Oh, Murray's here. Hey, Murray, hold on. Murray, say hi to the stream. Do you upload videos?
No, I don't upload videos.
You're going to have to speak up. I can barely hear you.
No, I don't upload videos.
You don't? Okay, I knew that, but...
Ole Miss LSU at 2:30.
Should we do that instead?
Maybe. There's also... I'm trying to think of other
records. 4-4? They might be playing for a bowl bid. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Okay, so we're going to replace Air Force and Army with Ole Miss and LSU.
Stanford, UCLA. Not quite Cal Stanford.
Oh,
that's
also,
a 6 o'clock.
So to talk about everyone's favorite team, Colin's favorite team's Notre Dame. Blackhawks Vision.
Sir, go Irish.
Blackhawks Vision. Your favorite team is Syracuse. Luke is UNC. Murray, who is your favorite team?
I think it's obvious.
For
the people that may not know.
Florida Gators, of course.
Ah, yes.
It was pretty obvious to us here.
So me and Murray actually have like reasons to be nervous today. You guys are lucky. You guys just get to sit back and enjoy. We have to
we're lucky. Our team suck and didn't make the conference championship. Yes, we're so lucky.
Luke's team doesn't suck. Obviously, Michigan State and Syracuse are absolute dog.
Well,
my team.
Today for basketball.
Syracuse, we were the worst team in the ACC.
Oh, no. The fact that Syracuse had a lead on Notre Dame, they should kick Notre Dame out of the playoff.
Quincy, I have something that I could say about Michigan State that you probably don't want me to say on stream. It's like the knockout punch.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about, Quincy.
Sure.
Your mouth shut.
Michigan State is a basketball school. Let's just look at that.
I know. I know that.
They're good at basketball.
Yeah, but they're also a school for something else.
In 5 minutes, we will make our first game picks. It is going to be. I'm gonna be pasting the schedule in the chat for each hour periodically.
If I see that name again.
Coming up later in the hour at 8:30 we have Texas A&M Tennessee. 8:40 we have Oklahoma Iowa State, and then 8:50 to 9 is open discussion / debate. If anyone wants to debate, I know Tom is going to be just foaming at the mouth for that. But
when is your
I think what we can do is we can start with game picks if you guys want to. You guys cool with that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm cool with that.
So the first game on the dock is Texas A&M and Tennessee. The order will go. I'll go first. Luke, Conlon, Blackhawks Vision, Murray, and then we'll have the chat decide. There will be
Everybody go ahead and mute.
There will be a chat choice. So
I'm after Conlon.
Yes, you are. Okay.
All right.
So now this is a playoff game for Texas A&M. They have to win this game if they want any chance at the college football playoff, and I think they have more of a chance than people are giving them. I think if a team in front of them loses, they're in. And I think they would hop Notre Dame if Notre Dame loses. They'll obviously hop Texas A&M. I think there's a big probability that they'll hop Notre Dame, but they have to win this game. Tennessee, nothing to play for pretty much. They're trying to play spoiler, and I think there could be a decent possibility of that happening. I think Texas A&M is only minus 13.5. They're not even a 2-touchdown favorite. This game could be close. The problem is just Texas A&M's a way better team than Tennessee. I think Tennessee can give them some problems at home. If Tennessee can start strong and maybe fluster them a little bit, that could definitely help their cause. But they're just not talented enough, and their coaching is just terrible. Jeremy Pruitt should be fired. I'm an angry Tennessee fan, but I'm gonna take Texas A&M. Luke, you're up.
All right. Not really looking forward to this game much, to be honest. This not impressive at all, and I think it's going to be a total blowout by Texas A&M. I got Texas A&M.
You're going blowout fashion.
Yeah.
Okay. Conlon.
So obviously Texas A&M, they're a pretty good team. I don't think. Okay, so they're in if we win today, I believe. But they're gonna really, if they want to win, and they want to be in with a Clemson win, right? They would have to absolutely blow out Tennessee and hope for us to get blown out. So I think Texas A&M is going to come in with that attitude of, okay, we can't just bank on a Clemson loss. We have to come out and show that we deserve to be in over Notre Dame, even if they lose. I have Texas A&M in a blowout.
Okay. Now, I think you brought up a good point. I want to talk about that real quick. They've got to come in here with an attitude about we're playing for our playoff lives. We can't just sit back and hope Notre Dame does their part, or if Northwestern wins, then they're in. They'll hop Ohio State. They can't rely on that. They've got to make a statement today because a team in front of them is going to lose. So if they come in and make a big statement, that will really help their cause. Blackhawks Vision, you are up.
This was probably the easiest game. A&M, if you think about it, like a lot of people, you have all said A&M's a better team than Tennessee, and that's almost for certain. And like everyone said, they're fighting for their playoff lives. But this was easy for me to predict. Tennessee just loses everything all the time. This is easy. I'm going with A&M on this one, and I'm going to give the score. I went with 44-10.
I said 31-3.
Yeah, I'll give Tennessee a touchdown.
I don't know. Tennessee fans will show up to this game. They show up. Everyone in the chat has picked Tennessee except one person. Rue is a big Tennessee fan. He went with Tennessee.
Do you mean Texas A&M?
I mean, no. Everyone in the chat went with Texas A&M, but Rue went with Tennessee because he's a big Tennessee fan. Murray, you are up now.
I hate this game.
Oh, because you hate both teams.
I hate both teams right now. I've always hated Tennessee because they're rival, but I got to go A&M. Just a better team overall.
Okay. And the chat overwhelmingly taking Texas A&M. So we have a clean sweep on the first game. Clean sweep.
That's got to suck for you, Quincy.
I figured one person would go with Tennessee.
I mean, there is potential.
I thought
for
one
upset.
person was going to do it, and I didn't want to be the person to do it. I figured one person. I'm gonna go. We technically have what's it called? We technically have 10 minutes before we're supposed to do the next game. We'll do Iowa State, Oklahoma because this is an interesting one. We'll do that at 8:35. So for 4 more minutes, we can talk about how Texas A&M's going to come in and absolutely obliterate Tennessee, which is what they're going to do.
If Tennessee
That's what I
comes
do.
out with the upset, does that all but completely lock us into the playoffs?
Yes. Texas A&M,
Agreed.
I think, is the only team you have to really worry about because Iowa State's not going to help you if you lose. I don't. They have 2 losses. One of them's to a Group of 5 team. I mean, a great Group of 5 team, but they go, Group of 5 team will. If Texas A&M were to lose, then that would essentially lock Notre Dame in. So if I were you, I'd root for Tennessee today. Tennessee's going to have to come in here. I mean, they're not playing for anything. They're not making a bowl. They sure as hell aren't going to the playoffs. But they can play spoiler. This win could salvage their season. Honestly, Tennessee fans should root for Tennessee to lose so Pruitt can get fired. Is that a negative way to look
I
at
heard
things?
Tennessee fans want to keep him.
No Tennessee fans want to keep him.
I've seen a couple people on Instagram say, actually Pruitt's not that bad.
Yeah, Rue, you want Pruitt fired? Because I do.
I think Squidtard wants to keep Pruitt.
I don't know why.
Why?
He's a
I could be
pitiful
wrong.
disaster.
He's a good recruiter.
I get it. Like, here's the thing. All right, he's not even a great recruiter. So everyone thought, Jeremy Pruitt, he done figured out how to recruit during coronavirus. Jeremy Pruitt. Basically, he had like 20 recruits. Like, he had 2020 recruits in like 2019. A bunch of people just signed early because they were like, 3 stars. They were just happy to get an offer and go to Tennessee. But they were like number 3 in the country for recruiting, whereas the top schools like Bama and Georgia and Florida and Clemson and Notre Dame, they had like 4 players signed. And they were waiting to get a player signed. Rue said he wants him gone. That's what I thought. Yeah, but we're going to talk about signing day coming up in the second hour of games. We're talking to Brett Bielema from his.
I definitely have something in store for Quincy about
I'm
signing
mad
day.
about it.
No, I don't want to talk about signing day because something really bad happened, and
It's actually something really good.
He's just gonna rip into me.
Who?
But I think it's So Rue City wants him gone. Murray, you were a little late coming in. What do you think of Illinois signing Brett Bielema?
I mean, whatever works for them. Whatever floats their boat. I know nothing about the dude.
I mean, I thought they should have kept Lovie Smith, but that's just me.
I mean, I had a feeling something was going to happen over there eventually. One season's not going to keep him as a coach.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to make our second game picks. Hopefully, we can take a little bit more time on this one because y'all were just like, oh, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Not much time taken on that.
I'll
This is an interesting one. We have Oklahoma and Iowa State. Iowa State hasn't won a conference championship since like 1916 or something crazy like that. Iowa State's season has been a very interesting one. Everyone was talking about how they were like ranked in the top 10 to like start the year, even when they were like still ranking Big 10, Pac-12 teams. They were near the top in like any poll you looked at. They come out, they get just embarrassed by Louisiana Lafayette and Levi Lewis. They allowed like 2 punt returns that game. Just a terrible game. Lost by 17. They lost 31-14. They bounced back. They beat Oklahoma, a team everyone thought was going to go to the playoffs easily. I picked them to go to the playoffs, and they went out. They crapped the bed. And then they lose to Oklahoma State, but everyone in the Big 12 just keeps tripping over their own feet. They only had 1 conference loss, so they got the nod. They got a great win over Texas late in the season too. Whereas Oklahoma, they lost to an unranked Kansas State team at home. How is that possible? They were number 3 team in the country, lost to Kansas State, and then lost to Iowa State. They're 1-2. I was they're done. I feel like people forgot Oklahoma existed. They beat Texas. They beat Oklahoma State. They bounced back. They're beating some pretty good teams. They were able to fight their way back from an 0-2 start in conference to get back to the top and make the conference championship. I think Iowa State has a bit of a chip on their shoulder. They already beat Oklahoma once, and I definitely think they're the better team. I think they're probably the best team in the Big 12. I love their running back, Breece Hall. I love their quarterback, Brock Purdy. I thought Brock Purdy was a bit overrated to start, but, he's proved some stuff to me. He looks like a legitimate threat at quarterback. I really like what Iowa State's got going. And this game is going to mean more to Iowa State than it means to Oklahoma. Oklahoma won the conference championship, the past 3 years? Iowa State's going to be playing with a chip on their shoulder. And this game is going to mean so much to them getting their first conference championship in what feels like ever. I'm taking the Cyclones. Luke, you're up.
All right. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be a great game. Yeah, I agree. I think this is going to mean a lot more to Iowa State. You know what? Give me Iowa State.
All right, so you're going with the same sort of thing. Hold on. In the chat, type 1 for Iowa State, type 2 for Oklahoma. Colin, you're up.
I mean, I don't know. Something tells me that people just completely forgot Oklahoma existed, like same as you said. And I seriously think that they have a good shot to win this game. I think they're the better team. The last time we saw, Brock Purdy on obviously I'm going to be biased here, but, we did not make him look very elite as people were making him out to be when we played them last year. I think he's a bit overrated. People had him in Heisman talks, all this, all that. Now, their running back, that's a different story. That dude is a monster. They have some good receivers. They have a really good, Breece Hall. They have a really good tight end named Charlie Kolar. That's a name to watch out for on Sundays. I think the Oklahoma defense might actually be the factor in this game. Because I think they're a lot better than what they've been. Obviously, we all know what happened last year when they made the playoffs. They let Joe Burrow account for like 8 total touchdowns.
Did this man just say Oklahoma and defense?
Yes, I did, Quincy. And you're going to see why I think their defense is much improved. And I got Oklahoma taking the dub.
Okay, so Conlon takes Oklahoma, Blackhawks Vision, you're up.
I feel like with Oklahoma already losing to Iowa State, I feel like Oklahoma is going to want to go. I feel like they're going to go wanting to go in and beat Iowa State as a revenge victory there. Obviously, Spencer Rattler, over 2,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. It's pretty good. I got to go with Oklahoma in this one. To get the upset 28-24, they're going to have that revenge factor.
I feel like a lot of people have called this the overrated quarterback bowl because no quarterback flamed out and was a bigger bust than Spencer Rattler. This guy is a
Miles
bum.
Brennan.
Okay, you bring up a good point, Miles Brennan. I didn't really think of that. Yeah, Miles Brennan. Jeez, I had LSU and Oklahoma in the playoff.
You know,
Ha 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 ha
I
ha.
want to talk about a big bust. What about Sean Clifford?
Yeah, but
Or
Spencer
what
Rattler
was
was
that?
like
What
at
was
the
that
top
Michigan
of
QB?
every Heisman list you looked at. He's gonna be the 5th Oklahoma quarterback, win the Heisman, and then he comes out, he craps a bet against Kansas State. He's up that signs with the poor pitiful me routine, pouting everywhere. All right, Murray, you're up.
Well, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'm going with Colin and Blackhawks vision. Oklahoma in a close game. Close game.
Close. I said 35-31. Okay, and it looks like the chat is going with Iowa State. Pretty split decision. One person just spammed a bunch of ones, so I kind of like tried to take those out. But still, it looks like the chat likes Brock Purdy and the Cyclones in this game. Pretty split. I like Iowa State. I like what they have cooking this year. They've already beat Oklahoma once. I definitely think they can do it. I quickly want to talk about, okay, who here remembers their preseason playoff predictions?
Oh, mine
Vaguely.
were Notre Dame. And this is no order. Obviously, call me biased, but I mean, looks like I'm gonna be right. Notre Dame. I had Alabama. I had Clemson, and this was before I knew that we were in the ACC. So now it's kind of funny. 2 ACC teams that are likely to make the playoffs because they're favored to beat us today.
Okay.
But had Clemson, and then I did have Oklahoma, and they just completely did not do anything. First 3 games, 1 and 2 start, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone else remember?
I don't
had
make
the same
preseason
3
predictions.
in Florida.
What'd you say, Murray? Say that again.
I had the same 3, and then I had Florida as a 4.
Okay.
And that was close.
All
That
right.
was
So
close for
I had Clemson at 1. I figured they would just go undefeated. No, they didn't do that. I had LSU at 2. I drank the Kool-Aid, bro. I did not think Alabama was going to be good because when Mac Jones came out last year, in the time that he played, he looked like a complete bum. She looked like a complete bum. I had them losing at LSU and I had them losing to Georgia. That didn't happen. So I thought the only game I had LSU losing was actually at Florida, and they won that game. So that's interesting. I had LSU playing. I think I had LSU playing Florida in the SEC championship. Because I had Florida. I think I had Florida beating Georgia, but I still had Georgia winning the division. Because I forget. But
That's
I had
really
LSU.
impossible.
I had Oklahoma at 3. And the one everyone's gonna laugh at me for is I had SMU at 4. Okay, and the reason is that I thought the Big Ten and Pac-12 weren't gonna play. That was when they canceled their season. I figured, they're not playing. If I knew the Big Ten was playing, I would have had Ohio State. But that's just an absolute disaster of a playoff rank. I might not get any right if Notre Dame wins. I might not get any. But I mean, it was just terrible. Like Bet City had Georgia, Notre Dame, Clemson, and Oklahoma. Okay, but it was just an absolute embarrassment. This is going to be a great game, though. It really is going to be a great game.
About Notre Dame, if I'm going to be completely honest, I still thought we would make the playoffs. But okay, so last year we had Cole Kmet, Chris Fink, and Chase Claypool. Those were our top 3 pass catchers, all just gone. So I thought, and it showed early in the year. Ian Book really didn't have anybody to throw to except for Michael Mayer. I mean, everybody was just terrible. But then Ben Skoranek and Javon McKinley just finally decided to show up, and they've been playing great recently. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, the whole SMU dilemma. They started off really well to their season. They were like undefeated. They were ranked in the top 15, I think, And then they had a big game against Cincinnati. I was like, they beat Cincinnati. Watch out. And they got obliterated by Cincinnati. All right. I think we're going to go with our next game now. 5 minutes early. That's fine. We have Northwestern and Ohio State. This is a playoff game for Ohio State. If you want the playoffs, Ohio State, you got to come out and win this game. 5-0, they're ranked number 4. You can argue the legitimacy of if they should be in or not. If you ask me, no, they shouldn't. But this is an interesting game. Northwestern brings one of college football's best defenses to the table this game. They definitely they haven't allowed more than 4 touchdowns in a game. They technically did to Michigan State, but one of them was like they were lateraling the ball around at the last play of the game, and it just rolled into the end zone, and Michigan State picked it up. I guess I got a touchdown now. The problem is, they lost to Michigan State. Ohio State beat Michigan State by 40. So, I don't know. I think Northwestern's going to hang around in this game. I really think that they're going to hang around in this game. I definitely think they have a serious chance to win this game. Man, their defense will keep them in the game. It'll be by far the best defense Ohio State has played all year. Northwestern probably has the best defense in the Big Ten. Ohio State's defense lost so much talent last year. Chase Young and who's that corner? Olave. He's gone too.
Okuda.
Say that again.
Okuda.
Oh, Okuda. Did I say Chris Olave? I meant Jeff Okuda.
Yeah.
He's a receiver.
My bad. Anyway, but Ohio State is definitely the more talented team. But Northwestern is in the Iowa State boat. They haven't won. I don't think they've ever won the Big Ten. If someone could fact check that for me, that'd be great.
I think they won it when Fitzgerald was playing in '96.
No, I don't think so.
I want to say '96.
Because here's the thing, all right? I know it's kind of a meme for teams to hang up championship banners for divisions. Florida.
Whoa.
They have, behind the end zone is just this huge sign that says 2018 Big Ten West champions. It's like, is that the best thing you've ever won? Now they could add one that says 2020 Big Ten West champions. I don't think they've ever won the Big Ten.
They won it a couple times.
How many? When?
Their last one was in 2000.
They won 8 times.
Really?
I told you they won in 96, but it wasn't their last one.
1903, 1926, 1930, 1931.
36, 95, 96, and 2000.
I didn't. Okay. I didn't
But
think they were winning the Big Ten.
Notre Dame ain't no good. Northwestern has more championships than them.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but but this is going to be a good game. Ohio State's offense, they struggled against Indiana, who posed a very strong defense. Only won that game by 7. Northwestern's defense is definitely better. The problem is, can Peyton Ramsey and the Northwestern offense keep up? The last time these teams played, not last year when Ohio State just obliterated them, but the last time they played in the Big Ten Championship, it was a similar game. And Northwestern hung around, and they even had a lead in the fourth quarter. Then Dwayne Haskins lit the roof off the building in the last 5 minutes of the game. This will be a good game. I will be streaming for this game. I'm going to stream for Northwestern, Ohio State, and then if that game gets out of hand, I'll switch to Oklahoma, Iowa State. That's the streaming schedule for the games today. And then I'm obviously going to do Clemson and Florida, those games. I want to pick Northwestern so badly because I feel like they can pose a lot of problems for Ohio State, but Ohio State's they're the better team, and they definitely I wouldn't necessarily they have more to play for. Northwestern has plenty to play for this game. They are going to want to come out and they're going to want to win this game, but it's just a matter of can they keep up. And I think the answer in the end is just going to be barely not enough. I would bet Northwestern to cover. But I am going to take Iowa State close. Ohio State close. All right, Luke, you're up.
All right, first off, I want to say with, at first how their Michigan game got canceled and they weren't eligible to play in the game, and then, the very next day they were allowed. I bet you a lot of people are going to be rooting against Ohio State.
Indiana fans are mad.
I can believe them.
Indiana fans were mad.
So yeah, but you're right. I do think this is going to be a closer game than people think. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how this game goes. But yeah, in the end, I think Ohio State's going to wake up in the fourth quarter and win by at least possibly 2 or 3 scores. Yeah, but give me Ohio State.
Okay, so Luke also going with Ohio State. Who is up next? Conlon, you're up.
Yeah. So I like Northwestern's defense a lot. I also really like Ohio State's offense, and I just think Ohio State's offense matches better up against Northwestern's offense by a long shot. I just don't think Northwestern is, a good offense. They're just not. I mean, I've watched them plenty of times this year. I mean, it's the Big Ten. They're just every offense and there's garbage unless your name is Ohio State, or Indiana. That being said, I have to take Ohio State, but I think it could be close. It does have potential to be close. I'm going to say 31-24 Buckeyes.
I said 24-21. Blackhawks Vision, you're up. Will the Chicago native come through?
I don't even live in for crying out. Okay.
You live close enough to Chicago.
Okay. Before we get too distracted with where I'm from, I'm going to get to this game. Now, this is tight. This is going to be an amazing game. I'm calling it right now. But Justin Fields for Ohio State, he's insane. I'm just saying right now. But you want to know what's also insane?
What's that?
Northwestern's defense, like you've all been saying. I think this is going to be a really close. It's going to be tight the whole time, one score. But I can't pick Northwestern. I just can't. I do think they can possibly win this game. I don't see why they can't win, but I also don't see why Ohio State can't win.
I'm holding out. I'm holding out hope for Northwestern. I mean, I definitely think. Okay, I think this when these teams matched up in 2018, I think these teams are about on par. I definitely think that this. Ohio State team is about on par with that Ohio State team led by Dwayne Haskins. This Northwestern team is a lot better than that Northwestern team. I'll tell you that much. Murray, you are last.
I'm not quite. I didn't give you my score.
Okay, what's your score?
I went with 35-31. Okay. Ohio State.
There's no way that Northwestern's putting up 31 points, but Murray,
you never know.
All right. Well, I like Northwestern. I think they're a great football team. Hey, Ramsey, unbelievable quarterback. And then, like you said, that defense is just unreal, especially for Big Ten play. But with that being said, I think they'll show up? Yes. But I think I win? No. I'll give me Ohio State.
Okay, we got a clean sweep for Ohio State. The chat also, no one picked Northwestern. I wanted someone to pick Northwestern. I just wasn't going to be the person to do it. But yeah, we've got Northwestern. What do I have on the schedule? Wait, was I? Oh shoot, we were supposed to do that game until 9:20. Okay, we did that game half an hour early.
Wait, so Quincy, are we doing Notre Dame Clemson last?
Yes. Okay. So we don't have all right, so I was supposed to wait for that game. We're not doing another game pick until 9:30, which is when we're gonna do Ole Miss and LSU. So I totally screwed up the schedule there. I just was kind of like, oh, let's just keep picking games. Because we still have quite a lot to do.
Should we do to pass the time, should we do like a top 10?
I mean, no, I don't think so. At the end here, all right. At the end, I want everyone to give their college football playoff picks. But you see, here's the problem though. if someone gives their college football playoff picks, it's gonna spoil one of the picks for like one of the other games. That's the problem. So
Well,
Oh no.
yeah.
I have
Hey,
a mini
That's what I'm
playoff board set up for all of you.
That's why I'm
I'll
saying we
be
should probably
right
just like go
back.
with like our current top 10 right now to pass time because you said not to like what
Here, I
10:30.
have this here. How about this? We could talk about National Signing Day.
sure.
Oh yes.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Here,
we
let
got
me
a lot of
hold
good
on.
recruits.
Let me find the recruiting rankings. 2021 class
That's-
rankings. Okay. Oh,
This
this
is
is
probably the
ESPN
best
Plus.
class
God,
Kelly's
why
ever
can't
had.
I? Jeez. Why Florida's hopes for a college football playoff spot sit in the hands of Kyle Trask. Whoa. Okay, so these are the top. What's it called? The top 300 players, I think. Yes, the top 300 players for recruiting for 2021, right? That's what we're looking at, 2021.
Yeah.
What's the highest rated player Michigan State got? Hold on.
A 3-star.
Supposed to be that running back, but
We all know what happened to that man.
I forgot his
I just want
name.
to say
He
thank
will be
you.
my
Thank you to the heir to
Okay,
Kyron Williams.
they have a 4-star linebacker. Okay, we'll take that.
I'll decommit.
Let me see. Anybody else? God,
We got a 4-star QB.
It's all Florida, Georgia, Michigan, Oregon, all this.
Yeah, we dominate.
Where's Michigan State, man? Mel Tucker, come on.
Jason Marshall Jr. Oh.
Hey, he got a top 100 Cal. Okay.
Yeah, Cal had a good class. You know who else had a really good class?
Who?
Ole Miss.
What are they
Oh,
cheating again? Okay,
Huh?
so Michigan State got one player in the top 300.
You know who had a great class? North Carolina.
4 other games to predict. Actually, 5.
Yeah, we have 5 other ones, but we still have like 2 more hours on the stream. So.
Yeah, I predicted Air Force Army.
Okay, so all right, so we're not doing Air Force Army anymore.
We're not.
That's all. We're doing Ole Miss LSU.
If not, go Army.
I never made a score, so
All right.
I don't have one.
So the number one recruit was defensive end Jack Sawyer from Pickerington, Ohio. From Pickerton North High School, 5-star defensive end. I wonder where he's gonna go. He's from Ohio and he's a defensive end. Ooh, shocker! Went to Ohio State. Would have never thought that.
Yeah, I think you all knew that was coming.
Just an absolute upset. Big ups to Ohio State for coming in and stealing this top-rated player.
I mean, if he was smart, he would go to Notre Dame or Bama.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Well, I need to
Wait.
move my
Oh wait, is he a defensive lineman or offensive lineman?
defensive lineman.
Okay, yeah, then probably either.
Number
Bama
2, offensive tackle Tani Brockmeyer. He went to Bama.
Should have went to Notre Dame.
The number 3 and number 4 people. Corey Foreman, defensive end from Corona, California. Okay,
He's going
his
to Clemson.
list is Bama, Arizona, Arizona State, Auburn. Okay, is it just okay? It's like basically every school in the country. But his
He's
list,
going
he
to
has
Clemson.
offers from Bama, Arizona, Arizona State, Auburn, Clemson, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Miami, Nebraska, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oregon, Oregon State, Penn State, Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M, UCLA, and USC.
He's going to Clemson.
Is that what
Now,
a lot
that
of
is a
people are?
lot of schools.
Is that what a lot of people? Okay,
think.
because everyone wants this. It doesn't sound like he's going to Clemson.
Be a good shot.
Depends.
I mean, he's from
Depends on what
California,
happens
so
today.
I mean, maybe USC. I don't know. Like I'm used to
can't recruit
NCAA 14.
5-star.
What is the proximity to home, playing time, academic prestige? But so Murray, do you know anything about him?
Really. I know he's committing on January 2nd, I think.
Yeah, he's got offers from everywhere.
He's committing on January 2nd because he wants to.
Also,
see what
defensive
happens
tackle
in the semifinals.
JT. Holy, what the?
I don't know who that is.
Who was Notre Dame?
Tuimoalo. I'm guessing. He has offers
he'll go
from
to
basically. He has offers from pretty much the same schools. No Clemson.
He'll go to Bama.
Clemson didn't offer him. Offers from Bama, Arizona, Arizona State, Auburn, Boise State, California, Florida, Nebraska, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Stanford, Tennessee, Texas A&M, UCLA, USC, Utah, Washington, and Wisconsin. He's from Bellevue, Washington. So Washington might be a sleeper in here. Feels like the jury is still out on him. Number 5, another offensive tackle. So Bama has 2 top 5 recruits, and they're both offensive linemen.
I think they're brothers, aren't they? The Brockmeyers?
No, they're not. No, they're not brothers.
I know
Leonard Taylor, defensive tackle from Miami, Florida, signed with. Ooh, guess who? Shocker, Miami. Too bad he's gonna be a bum because Miami is just a pitiful organization.
You know who came in second for them?
Florida.
Yup.
Oh yeah, you were mad about that, weren't you?
I was so mad.
Okay. Next we have Jeremiah Trotter, linebacker from Philly. He went to Clemson. Here's a great one for UNC. They desperately need defense because their defense gives up 60 points that game. Keyshawn Silver from Rockmount, North Carolina, signed with North Carolina. That's a great signing for UNC. Luke, how do you feel about that?
I love this class. It's amazing.
UNC, they're going to be the 1B to Clemson's 1A, assuming Notre Dame leaves, which they will.
Watch out for Duke.
Top running back in the country, Trayvon Henderson went to Ohio State. Outside linebacker from Miami, Terrence Lewis. He has not signed yet. He has offers from holy cow. All right, he has offers from everywhere. Does he have an offer from Miami? Yes, he does. Has offers from Bama, Auburn, Charlotte. He's not going to Charlotte. Clemson, Florida, Georgia, Florida State, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisville, LSU, Toledo.
He ain't going there.
Western Kentucky.
He's definitely not going there.
No. Yeah. So basically, it's anybody's guess with him. Best, quote, athlete in the country, Samuel Madone went to Georgia. Outside linebacker, Dallas Turner went to Bama. Jatavion Sanders, athlete from Denton, Texas, went to Texas. Here's an interesting one. Sam Hard from Burien, Washington, 4-star quarterback, went to Washington. I've heard a lot of good things about this guy. It says QB-PP. Power play? I don't know. Can't believe we lost to a shoe. Hey, we got 6-7 on that. Okay. 16 and 15 quarterback / defensive tackle. What?
Damn.
Caleb Williams. He went to Gonzaga High School in Washington, D.C. He went to Oklahoma.
That's defensive back?
Tennessee got a 4-star defensive end, Dylan Brooks. He'll be good. Another quarterback, Jake Garcia from Loganville, Georgia. He went to Miami.
He transferred from USC.
Kansas State got a 4-star quarterback. Interesting.
I'll waste him.
Where's that running back that Notre Dame got that I want to kill? What's his name again? I don't care about his name.
I don't really know.
How did Jackson State get a higher rated player than Michigan State?
Because who doesn't want to play for Dion?
I wouldn't want to play for an FCS team when I have offers from Bama. Where is he? I forgot his friggin' name. Yeah, but those are basically where the top players are signing. SMU got this was the guy I was talking about. So this guy, Preston Stone, for SMU, 4-star quarterback. He's going to be good, and SMU's going to be a force. I promise you. But where can I look at the top classes?
Let me tell you the top classes.
No, I want to find them. It's on. Why is it?
Look on either Rivals or 24/7.
Okay. All right. Number 1, Bama. 2, Ohio State. 3, LSU. 4, Georgia. 5, Clemson. 6, Oregon. 7, Texas A&M. 8, Notre Dame. 9, Oklahoma. 10, Florida. 11, Miami.
What a
Michigan.
joke!
You're one spot ahead of Miami, but you already have 25 commits. Miami only has 21, so if they can get another highly rated player, they'll jump you. 12, Michigan, USC, North Carolina, Tennessee at 15, but they already have like 22 players, and they're basically all 3 stars. Wisconsin, Texas, Ole Miss, Maryland, Arkansas, Penn State, Florida State, Iowa, Pitt, Nebraska, Cal, Missouri, Minnesota, Virginia. Okay. Michigan State is 40. They have 16 3-stars, 2 4-stars. What's that? Hold on. What's that guy from Notre Dame? Can I look at their recruiting class? What's his name? I think I found him. Yep, I found him. Audric Estime, you are a fraud. You are a traitor. You are a narc. I hate you. And yeah, way to just stab me in the back with a knife.
Try about it.
Good luck getting any playing time, buddy. Hope you become a bust.
Honestly, facts. He might not even get playing time.
I hope you become the biggest bust Notre Dame's ever signed. Jeez. Ooh.
Now, the biggest bust we ever signed was probably Malik Zaire.
Tennessee plus 14 against A&M. Yeah, but Audric Estime, you are a fraud and a traitor. You will be the most hated man. Is Michigan State projected to play Notre Dame between 2021 and 2024? Hold on. Notre Dame future football schedules. All right, 2020. They have their schedule for 2037. Why? All right, 2021. They do not play Michigan State.
They play.
Ooh, they play Cincinnati though.
Where at Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Of course.
They're at Virginia Tech. They're at
stadium.
Florida State. This is a pretty cupcake. Cincinnati's maybe the best team. They play Wisconsin at Soldier Field. Okay, 2022. They played Marshall. They're at Ohio State to start the year.
Good.
And they play Clemson. Ooh, that'll be
good.
That's a tough schedule.
That's like a 4-lock schedule right there.
2020.
No. They play Syracuse that year.
Oh my God.
2023. They also play Ohio State home and home. USC, Wake Forest at Clemson. Navy, Stanford, Duke, Louisville, NC State, and Pitt.
They're actually leaving Notre Dame. Wow.
Okay, 2024. Do they play Michigan State? They do not. What is with this? They're at Texas A&M. Ooh, baby, they're gonna get killed.
That game, big time.
Done.
And that's like the only good team you play that year. Northern Illinois at
Who would they
Purdue.
played with?
So how many times is Notre Dame gonna play Syracuse?
Stanford, Virginia Tech. No, Georgia Tech, Virginia, USC, Navy, Florida State, and Miami. They're at Texas A. Wow. Y'all
Notre Dame.
scheduled a home and home with Texas A&M. That's a bit surprising. Look at Notre Dame.
But Notre Dame don't play nobody good.
Who they play? Woo.
There's Syracuse again.
All right, we
Syracuse
have 20
again.
more
I mean,
minutes.
yeah, we Syracuse.
Yeah, because
We're
Syracuse like every other year.
They're like,
We're
oh, we're
gonna
gonna play
beat you
Syracuse.
senseless every
Syracuse
time
don't
we play
go,
for the rest
woo.
of eternity.
Syracuse don't
You
go,
need to
woo.
stop scheduling us.
Remember
Try
like, the
scheduling
only
better
good team
opponents,
Syracuse has like
Notre
ever
Dame.
had, and we just killed them.
What happened?
The only good team Syracuse has like ever had since like 1870, we absolutely killed in 2018.
Did you?
Yeah, that's because Eric Dungy got hurt.
No. You let a football team wearing Yankee Notre Dame hybrid jerseys beat you by 33.
So ugly.
Those were awful.
Eric Dungy got hurt in that game.
Those were
Eric Dungy
the
got hurt.
absolute ugliest things I've ever seen.
Eric Dungy wouldn't have done anything else. You really believe that Eric Dungy would have won that game for you?
I mean, I thought he could get close, but I don't know about one.
Obviously. Come on.
It's kind of funny, considering the fact that we were already up like 14-0 when he got hurt. And he already had 2 picks beforehand.
Who they play? Woo.
I'm not here to argue about
the
a 1-9
easiest
football team. That's just pointless.
I don't know who they play. But we got some other stuff coming next on the stream here. I'll put the schedule up so y'all can see. We already did Northwestern Ohio State, so at 9:30 is when we're doing Ole Miss and LSU. Hey, Murray, is Murray still here?
Yeah.
Okay. I hate to twist the knife. I'm just kidding. I don't care at all. How do we feel about Florida losing to LSU?
Florida's so done. I would have predicted a closer game for Alabama.
It's still going to be a closer game.
If they had won, then I would have predicted a closer game. Rick Metz put up a meme about it in general. You guys haven't seen it yet.
Here's my favorite part about Florida losing. Murray, who do you think was at fault for you guys losing to Texas A&M?
Marco Wilson.
He only blamed that loss on Marco Wilson. The Florida State
Did you not
loss.
watch the game?
Or no, the Texas A&M loss. It was only Marco Wilson's fault. And I'm like, that's a bit of a stretch. To blame a loss on one singular person, that's pretty harsh, Murray.
All he had to do was deflect the ball.
Yeah, but he couldn't cover anyone to save his life.
Exactly. There's your point.
Okay. Now, who was the main reason you lost to LSU?
Marco Wilson.
It's this.
I mean, it was kind of sort of also Kyle Trask. I mean, that man played like a bum.
That guy got no help. Our O-line sold him.
I don't know, then maybe just get a better O-line. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I'm glad they're all leaving. Especially Stone Forsyth. Oh, man. Oh. Revolving door.
Hey, Tennessee might beat Florida next year.
And what?
Football.
Man, Tennessee people always say, we're going to beat Georgia. We're going to beat Florida. Every year. Every year.
All right.
And they always just get smacked.
That the NCAA should increase the college football play.
Yes.
Okay, there's a problem with expanding the college football playoff. Let's say they made the college football playoff 8 teams, okay? Let's say they make it 8. Notre Dame versus Clemson this year would mean absolutely nothing.
Good. I prefer that.
Okay.
That game would mean absolutely nothing.
All right.
Why does
I just don't feel like
I have a
a
plan.
14 playoff is enough.
Here's what I would do. 6 teams. 6 teams. Big
Okay.
10 winner Big 12 winner, SEC winner, Pac-12. What conference? And ACC. Your 5 conference winners get in, and you get one group of 5 teams. And those are your 6 playoff teams.
Oh, there you go.
Because that way, the little guy gets a chance. You have a team from every part of the country. You don't have there's no conference bias because one team, and plus, Notre Dame versus Clemson. I know that ACC doesn't have divisions. Divisions make it a lot better because you have 2 great teams from the same division. They got to play each other. One person's winning the division, one person's not. If Clemson and Notre Dame were playing, if they were in the same division and that game in South Bend was for the division, that's the game of the century. And whoever loses that game, tough. You're not making your conference championship, which means you can't make the 16 playoff.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that was the best game.
Not only would you get more teams in, you would increase the meaningfulness of regular season games.
I just want to say that November 7th game was probably the most roller coaster thing. Okay, so let me take you through the night. Okay, watching Florida just kill Georgia, right? Getting ready for the game. Watching Kyron Williams run a 70-yard touchdown or whatever it was. Us going up 23-10 at halftime with our punter making a touchdown-saving tackle. I was hype. 3rd quarter comes around. I'm getting scared. 4th quarter comes around. I'm on the verge of tears, right? Mid 4th quarter, I'm just Jesus Christ, not again. Late 4th quarter, I'm yeah, it's over. Then I'm Jesus, wait. Jesus Christ, is that you? Referring to Ian Book. Because that man just turned into a godly, heaven-sent character. Okay, that's what Ian Book turned into. Okay. Overtime, I'm just wow, Cornell Powell just scored. And then that was the review. They can't fuck with us. What a fucking dumbass.
In that game too.
But that's besides the point. Kyron Williams scores. I'm freaking out because I think we're gonna miss the extra point. We make it. We score. We storm the field, and I'm just I didn't talk for 10 minutes. I was just in shock.
But here's the thing with my playoff idea, because the more teams you add, the less the regular season means. Not only would more teams get in, it would make the regular season mean more. Where's my spot of making decisions for college football? That's my job, NCAA.
More, woo.
And also, it would make the conference championship games playoff games.
Works for me.
Well, I mean, if it was divisions this year, we would be playing UNC or Miami or something.
You'd be playing Miami.
And we'd kill them.
Yeah. But still, it would have made the game in South Bend way more important. Why is Brian Kelly on the college football playoff desk? Why is this ugly grape on?
You wonder why they don't leave South Bend.
Okay. Well, we've got 10 more minutes until we'll make our picks for Ole Miss and LSU.
I mean, he's a lot better than that shitter. What's his name? Mel Tucker.
All right, listen. Okay. I knew Michigan State was going to be terrible this year, all right? They're going to be back to normal form in a few years, okay?
Okay.
They will not be this bad next year.
Okay. All right.
What's normal form, Quincy?
I don't know. Making a bowl game? Being competitive in the Big Ten?
Hey, Quincy, did you see what happened to Rocky Lombardi?
Yeah.
Hey,
he's not good anyway.
Yeah, at least you have to deal with him. Now who's your third string? Or
What's
second
his
string?
name? He's better than Lombardi. I know that.
Is this a
What's
Harrison
his
Bailey
name?
situation?
What's his
Ian
name?
Bach.
Is this a Harrison Bailey situation?
No, I know his name.
Where the backup's better than the starter?
I knew Harrison Bailey was better than Garantano all along. Because sure, I knew Harrison Bailey was the future of that team.
And maybe beat him his first game.
Is it Theo Day? No, I think Theo Day is the third string.
He sounds like he gets run over every day.
Noah Kim? No, it's not him.
Just look at your roster.
I am. I need to find quarterbacks. They have like
Michigan
7
State.
quarterbacks. Jeez.
Search up Michigan State depth chart 2020. And whoever's
I
behind
found
Lombardi
it.
should start
I
next
found
year.
it. Oh, Payne Thorne. Yeah.
I've never heard of that man in my life.
He's better than Rocky Lombardi, I promise you.
Rocky Lombardi. Woo. He's the. Dude, I remember when Quincy said, Lombardi's the best Lombardi.
Florida's playoff hopes. Oh, jeez. Yeah,
We'll
Florida,
be back
that
next
was
year.
the meme of the year. Let's just be honest with you. That
Marco Wilson's the meme of the century, dude.
Here's my thing. If Florida wins, or as Dima, when we beat Bama, we done go figure out if we in the playoff or not. Damn Mullen. Fraud, this damn Mullen.
You're acting like confidence isn't a thing.
You know what Dan Mullen did?
Yeah, I mean, Quincy. No,
Hold
Quincy.
on,
No,
hold on,
Quincy,
hold on,
Quincy.
hold on. You know what Dan
He
Mullen
was
did?
confident.
No.
What? Is the
You know what he
coach
did?
gonna show up to a day? No.
You know what he did?
No, shut up.
No.
No, hold on. Quincy. No, listen, real quick.
Shut up. I'm talking.
Quincy, what else do you want Mullen to say? Do you want him to say, "Oh, we're gonna get blown out"? Like what?
Yes, thank you.
The bear.
Negative.
He poked the bear.
What bear?
Saban
He
will run
poked
the
the
score
bear.
up on
Gummy
him.
bear that's just born.
He will run the score up on him.
Poked the bear.
So you think a coach should show up to media today and say, "I think we're just gonna lose. I think we have no chance." You really think that? 'Cause I know Tennessee says that every
Dan
game.
Mullen has never won anything as a head coach.
Tennessee.
He has a co-division
That's a game.
title.
Okay.
So what? When we're gonna win? Just
Yeah, he's just gonna come in there and say, "I think we're gonna lose."
he
Just
poked the
cause.
bear.
What bear? The little cubby bear that was just born.
Don't poke the bear.
Luke,
Where's
Luke,
that
are you
picture
with
of
me
that
on this
elephant getting
one?
his nose ripped off by a gator?
Okay.
Luke, are you with me on this one?
I don't know why a coach would go into some negative at the same time. I mean, like, you're right. I don't know.
What was the
Literally
question? Like, if
can't
you
do
guys
well.
win, will you make the College Bowl black? He goes, here's what I would said. He say, if we're fortunate enough to get saved by God and Christ himself and somehow win, we'll see. That is what I would consider an appropriate response from a coach who hasn't won a single thing in his career.
Don't you
besides
just
a
love
co-division
this
I don't know
spread?
why the Tennessee fans talking.
Don't you just
They don't
love
know
this
anything about
ACC
winning.
championship game spread? 10.5.
But woo, Clemson favored by 10.5.
Bama's-
Woo!
What?
I mean, it's
Clemson
literally
favored by
retarded.
10.5.
In 6 minutes, we are going to make our picks for LSU and
I mean,
Ole Miss.
excuse me if I can't say the R slur on YouTube, but I mean that's just retarded.
Hey, that's not nice.
Hey, you can't say that. You're gonna.
That's not nice, Conlon. Not nice at all.
What are they gonna do? Bark at me?
I'll bark at you.
Please don't.
Ruff ruff. Cancelled. Ruff ruff.
Hey, Quincy, who do you got, Gonzaga or Iowa?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Good game.
That's going to be a great game. I definitely want to tune into that for a little bit.
I got Iowa just because.
That's like a national
I kind of-
championship preview. I'm taking Gonzaga.
Iowa.
Gonzaga is the basketball equivalent to Alabama.
That is such cap.
Dude, there
It's
are
Duke.
very
It's
there are
Duke.
very
No.
few
It's
there
Duke.
are very few teams that I think could beat Gonzaga. Iowa's one of them. But I
And
think
We
Iowa's
could beat.
one of them.
We could beat Gonzaga.
Shut
Cormac
your-
Ryan
shut-
and
shut
Prentice Hub
your
would lead us to the
mouth.
promised land.
You beat a 1-4 Kentucky team by 1.
Yeah,
What if I told you
a win's a win.
You almost
A
blew a
1-4
30-point lead in that game.
A win is a win, Quincy.
Win, woo. Woo. Woo.
Well, then what about like when you guys barely beat like Detroit Mercy?
We won by like 10, okay?
No, you won by like 4.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did. You were complaining about
win's a win.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Luke.
What?
So,
Yeah.
one of my favorite things about Luke is his team, North Carolina, will go out and win by like 20 in basketball. But he'd be like, you know what, Woo? I don't think we're that good, Woo. You know, we're pretty overrated. We could have won by more.
Well, I mean, Luke. Sam Howell could go down as the greatest like human in existence, and you would go, I don't know, he's not good enough.
Look at the Discord chat.
Is that a
Bruh, that's
gator
fucked up.
pulling a
No.
baby elephant's trunk?
That's messed up.
Beat Bama.
What
Bro,
is that?
that elephant could just like stomp on him. And it's skull.
Oh, Florida
No.
and
You
Alabama.
wanna know what happened after that picture was taken? I promise you that the mama freaking elephant just
Dude,
came up
that
and
mama
stomped.
elephant is. Mama elephant's gonna come in. That gator is toast.
All right.
That elephant is gonna stomp his skull in.
Quincy, serious question.
All right. What?
Syracuse or Buffalo? Who's winning that? Who's winning the basketball?
Ooh,
In
but I know
basketball, it's
Buffalo won the last time they played.
Speaking of Buffalo, how about last night?
I don't know. I don't think Buffalo. You, Murray,
Ball State.
you missed the part where we talked about that game. Chirp,
Ball
chirp, baby.
State.
Let's go, Ball State.
Okay, you're a Ball State fan now?
I know plenty of people that go to Ball State.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. But who's winning, Syracuse or Buffalo?
Trevor Lawrence looks like a girl. Jeez, bro. Is that Dabo Swinney taking a picture with his girlfriend? Nope, that's just Trevor Lawrence.
Wow.
No, Trevor.
Oh my goodness, Quincy.
But woo, the only way we should know that one there had Trevor Lawrence, woo.
Oh,
Woo. Okay, I think it's time to make it on the game pick. Ole Miss and LSU. This is supposed to be Army and Air Force.
Oh god, this is gross.
All right. LSU has nothing to play for. What are they going to play for? A bowl bid?
no.
What an
They're not
absolute
bowl
embarrassment. LSU giving themselves a bowl ban at the end of a season where they were going to make a bowl. That's appalling that like a team could do that. And they're like, oh, well, our entire season lies on beating Florida. Go out and do that real quick. They're not really playing for much. Ole Miss, they're 4-4. They might be playing for a bowl bid. I think Matt Corral's better than anyone LSU has. I still don't think LSU's that great. They kind of really got lucky with some big turnovers against Florida. That was part of the reason they were going to be able to come out with the win.
That wasn't an interception either.
The one where he tipped
that
it
was
around,
out
he
of
caught it with
bounds.
his knees in bounds.
Out of bounds.
No, that was an interception.
No, that was out of bounds.
No, it wasn't.
It was an interception out of bounds.
They didn't even score off of that, so I don't know why you're crying.
Still, it was BS.
No, it ain't no fair, woo. Refs are against us, woo.
Yeah,
Woo,
Quincy,
woo.
I
No
think
fair,
Next
woo.
year.
I think Tyler's really acting like a Kickfinity right now. But woo.
Woo, it's unfair, woo. Refs are against us, woo.
We're gonna get screwed over today.
No, you're going to get beaten by 30 points.
We're gonna get beaten by the referees and Bama.
All right. Bottom line, I'm taking Ole Miss.
Okay.
Luke, you're up.
All right. Well, I think you're right. First off, LSU has not been good this year. They've been really disappointing. They just came off a really good win against Florida.
Lucky win, you should say.
Oh, the refs should guess his word.
They're against us every game.
No, they're not.
You should have saw the Tennessee game. Oh, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, man. That first quarter was ridiculous.
Anyways,
Pass interference.
Ole Miss's defense has been terrible this year. Their defense is. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, but give me Ole Miss.
Okay. Conlon.
To be honest with you, I really could care less, but I just thought this was the most appealing non-conference championship game.
Besides Texas A&M, Tennessee.
I mean, that's not going to be a close game, though. Anyways, give me Ole Miss. I just feel like they're actually playing for a possible
for Ole Miss. I actually thought I was going to be the only person that picked Ole Miss. Blackhawk, you're up.
I'm picking Ole Miss.
So LSU got kind
You're cut.
One of the reasons was Marco Wilson becoming.
Marco Wilson doesn't have a brain.
There you go. Marco Wilson has zero brain. Matt Corral, over 2,700 yards, 24 touchdowns. He has a brain. For this one, I want to pick LSU, but give me Mississippi.
Dang. Okay. I didn't think anyone would pick Ole Miss. Murray, I forgot to ask the chat.
Ask your chat first.
Here, you go, Waller.
If I had known we were picking Ole Miss LSU, I would have had a.
All right, so if I'll tell you this right now, you won't believe me that Matt Corral was a former Florida commit.
Where's he now? Not Florida.
Ole Miss. Good for him.
Not Florida.
And with that being said, Ole Miss by 30.
Ole Miss by 30? Wow.
It's going to be the Matt Corral throwing for 50-yard passes.
If the chat goes with LSU, if the chat goes with Ole Miss, we're going to have a clean sweep on a game. I thought everyone would pick LSU besides me.
Why? Because he got lucky.
Actually, hold on. This game's in Baton Rouge. I'm changing my pick.
No. LSU,
this game's in Baton Rouge. I forgot about that.
Baton Rouge. What a joke.
Oh, jeez. Do I want to change my pick? Oh, man. I'm gonna regret this. No, I'm sticking with Ole Miss. I think they'll win. I'm sticking with Ole Miss. Ooh, the chat is going with 2.
Side note.
All right, chat. Definitely, chat likes Ole Miss. It's a clean sweep. That's surprising. Wow. I figured someone would go with. Figured at least one person would go with LSU. Yeah. Hold on, Zach. If you want to come on, you can, and you can real quickly go through your picks. We can add you. If you want to come on.
Down.
All right. We've got like 7 minutes until our next game, which is Boise State and San Jose State.
Let me switch to my phone real quick. I think it is a better.
OSU Ole Miss will be a 40-plus point per game by both teams. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go through
that game was supposed to be Coastal and UL Lafayette. Someone said Ohio State is missing key starters per source.
Ooh, probably because of COVID.
Is that Zach?
I'm gonna go through
search
my
into
picks.
this a little bit more.
All right,
Believe it or not,
I'm
the only one who has Tennessee beating Texas A&M.
Hold on, be quiet for a second. So Zach has made an appearance, a late addition to the squad. He is going to make his picks. All right, Texas A&M or Tennessee?
I'm the lone wolf. I got Tennessee.
Wow, that's surprising to me.
I did not
Zach
see
is
that.
riding
don't
with the
trust Texas
underdog
A&M.
and taking Tennessee. Can you explain why?
I just don't trust A&M. The way they needed a comeback to beat Auburn, and Auburn is not that great. And plus, A&M struggled with LSU too, so I can't
Okay, they didn't
really trust them.
They did not really struggle with LSU. I feel like part of that was they were up 20-0 the entire game, and LSU scored a touchdown in garbage time.
It was like, what, 0-0 after the first?
I think so. All right, Iowa State. I already know who you're going to pick here. Iowa State or Oklahoma?
I got Oklahoma, but I think this is going to be close. If we can stop Breece Hall and make Brock Purdy throw, we can win this game.
All right, Ohio State, Northwestern.
This is a fucking massacre written all over it. Give me Ohio State.
And lastly, Ole Miss and LSU.
I like Matt Corral and Elijah Moore to take care of business. I got Ole Miss to win this one.
Okay, so, all right, so that is the first half of games. Let me move my camera out of the way.
Quincy,
What?
I have something to send you after the stream that's NHL related.
Just tell me what's going on.
Pending sign off from the provinces, the 4 NHL new divisions.
And they agreed on 53 games?
Zach's a big hockey fan, if you didn't know. Right?
This is
he's also a big San Francisco Giants fan.
Okay, so
shut up. That is cap.
So for the 7, we have the 6 of us in the chat. We're 6-1 for Texas A&M. Zach, the only person riding with Tennessee. Three of us picked Iowa State. Me, Luke, and the chat picked Iowa State. Conlon, Blackhawk, Murray, and Zach all going with Oklahoma. Everyone picked Ohio State, and everyone picked Ole Miss as well. Let's go to the next set of 4. And there are some interesting games on this side of the board. All 4, I feel like, are going to be very good games. The first of which that we are going to cover is going to be Boise State and the undefeated, better than Ohio State, San Jose State Spartans. They are ranked in the top 25, and they have made their first conference championship in, I don't know, ever. They started 5-0 for the first time since Prohibition.
I think their program history.
I mean, this is the best season they've had ever.
Basically.
And they taking on Hank Bachmeier and Boise State. Boise State, they're undefeated in conference play, but they got derailed by BYU. BYU massacred them. It was not close. 51-17.
Quincy knows my pick already.
That game was just an absolute massacre. I'll go first. I like San Jose State, undefeated. Defense has played well. Granted, they're not like a top tier team in the country, but neither is Boise State anymore. They're just not. I feel like this game means so much more to San Jose State than it means to Boise State. That's just, I feel like, a fact. I mean, what have they? Someone look up when the last time they won the Mountain West was. If someone could look that up for me, I'd greatly appreciate that.
Wait, last time they won the Mountain West?
Yes, last time San Jose State. I don't
think they've ever won it.
It can't be very recently.
I don't think they've ever won the conference.
Wait.
Yeah, I do not believe San Jose State has ever won the Mountain West.
Yeah, San Jose State coming in as a touchdown underdog. Where's this game played? Ooh. Is this game played like in Los Angeles or something, or is it like the higher seed?
No, I think it's in Boise.
I think it's
higher seed, I believe. Yeah,
higher ranked team.
So this is at San Jose State. Give me the Spartans. I'm taking San Jose State.
Don't they play like a big concrete?
They play like a big concrete wedge.
It's like on the side of a mountain or something.
I'm watching Gameday right now.
There's like a bunch of trees. Okay. Luke, you are up.
Okay. First off, you're right. This is definitely a bigger game for San Jose than Boise State. This is definitely a game I'll definitely look at from time to time, but I'll probably be watching something else at the time. But give me San Jose.
Okay, Codlin.
So I think Boise State, they're completely overrated. I remember they got dragged by BYU, as you mentioned. I haven't watched much San Jose State, but I know that they shut down that Nevada quarterback pretty well, Carson Strong. He's pretty good. So I think their defense is pretty good. I would bank on them to win this game 30-20.
Okay. Blackhawk.
So San Jose State has never won the Mountain West ever, and now look at them. They're 24th in the nation, and they're also going to be hosting the Mountain West. Obviously, Boise State's only loss was an absolute massacre against BYU. They lost 51-17 there.
52-17.
No, it was 51.
I thought it was 52.
It's all right. 1 point.
Anyways, before getting too carried away, I believe San Jose State has the upper hand with it also being in San Jose.
Dang, okay.
Give me the Spartans. I'm going to go with 20-13.
Okay. Murray, you're up.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Boise State walks into San Jose and beats the Spartans.
Hold on.
Give me Boise
Let's
State.
See it looks like the chat likes San Jose State in this one.
Love me some Hanky Bachmeier.
Can you
lunch
like
last year, Quincy?
What?
I said you remember lunch last year.
Oh yeah, everyone was our lunch table was like campaigning for Hank Bachmeier to win the Heisman. Zach.
Hank Bachmeier actually got benched for bad grades.
Zach, you're up.
All right. San Jose State has never faced a big game like this. Boise State is used to big games like this. Give me the Broncos to win 28-27.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the chat took San Jose State. That's actually a really good point. This is the first time San Jose State has been in a big game ever. Because they're San Jose State. They're like the eighth best team in California.
The laughing stock of college football.
They've been like terrible for a while.
They used to be the absolute laughing stock.
I mean, they've been just bad for a while, but I'm taking them. I'm taking them. Give me San Jose State. All right, we've got another game coming right now. This is an interesting one. The American Championship between Tulsa and Cincinnati. There's a guy that watches my channel that's a big Tulsa fan. I need to find him because is he in the? Hold on.
Oh, it's Clemson Savage.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, Clemson Savage is a huge fucking Tulsa homer.
Jackson Rahal is a big Tulsa fan. Jackson, if you are in the stream, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, but this game is definitely going to be really good. I do think Cincinnati's the better team. They definitely have a lot more to play for. They have a playoff spot to play for. Tulsa will hang around. They will hang around in this game. These teams were supposed to play last week, and basically the winner was going to get home field advantage. That game got canceled, so Cincinnati is going to get the home field advantage. I think this is the lone instance where a game getting canceled is like better. Like, does that make sense? Well, when they played Oklahoma State, here's why I think Tulsa will hang around in this game. They're going to have like an extra week to prepare, right? When they had a whole offseason to prepare for Oklahoma State, they hung around in that game. They are very well coached. They played in the game of the year against Tulane. They got a Hail Mary to tie the game. I like what Tulsa has going. So much so that I'm going to lone wolf this one. This is for Jackson. Give me the Golden Hurricane. I think they come and they get the upset.
Okay. So I think this is gonna be a great game. I'm excited to see this game. I'll probably watch this over Alabama, Florida, to be honest with you.
Wow, thanks.
I think this is also going to be the best team Cincinnati's faced. Like, okay, Cincinnati beat UCF by 3. Tulsa beat UCF by 8.
hmm
I don't know, man. Taking Tulsa.
Good point. Wasn't UCF up by 18 at one point?
Yeah. All right, Luke, continue.
The thing with me is like Cincinnati, they may struggle a little bit after, having like, what was it, like 3 games in a row canceled or something. I don't know. But anyways, I think they may have struggles in this game. And you know what? I'm gonna take Tulsa in this one.
Okay. Luke and I rocking out with Tulsa.
So Tulsa's 2-0, huh?
Yeah, Quincy, you're actually not a lone wolf at all. I'm going with you too. I mean, Tulsa, I think they're a good team. I think their defense is, I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's not amazing, but I think their defense is pretty good. Their offense obviously has what it takes to hang around. I just think Cincinnati, I mean, what was their strength of schedule like?
It was like 89.
89.
And Tulsa, they hung
correct,
around with
correct me if
Oklahoma
I'm
State.
wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Tulsa's only loss was to
Oklahoma State.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's
And
not
they
a
lost
terrible
by
loss.
like, I don't know, they lost by like 8.
And
I know what y'all.
I'd say.
Can I chime in on that?
Yeah.
I know what y'all in the chat are gonna say. Oh, if Spencer Sanders didn't get hurt, it would have been a blowout. You may be true there, but still,
All right.
because Spencer Sanders got hurt.
Continuing on.
I still think it would have been a close game.
Just Jack mute. Continuing on. I just lost my train of thought. Okay, I got it back. Cincinnati's best win was probably UCF.
Tulsa also beat UCF too, so.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I just have a gut feeling Tulsa's gonna win this game.
Okay, Blackhawk, you're up.
30-20.
Okay, so for this one, this is going to be another one of those insanely close games. You got 2 great Group of 5 teams. I think Cincinnati they're one of the best Group of 5 teams. I'd say Coastal Carolina and then Cincinnati in my Group of 5 rankings. But unfortunately, Coastal Carolina's not playing anymore. So
Man, I'm all broke up about that game. That makes me sad.
Yes, but back to Tulsa, Cincinnati. In this one, I just feel like Cincinnati's going to have the upper hand. Give me the Bearcats.
Okay. I figured everyone would take Cincinnati, but all right. Murray.
I'm with Blackhawk on this one. Give me the Bearcats. That team is just too dynamic of a team.
Okay, Zach.
Here's what I'm gonna say. This is, I think, gonna be a defensive standstill because both defenses are pretty good. Except, yes, you guys are gonna come at me. Oh, Cincinnati get very free UCF. You gotta forget, UCF is ranked in the top 5 in offense. The one good offense that Cincinnati played, that defense got exposed. I think Tulsa is going to watch what UCF did against Cincinnati and just try to replicate it. I got Tulsa here on this one. Give me the Golden Hurricane to win.
Jeez. Okay. What does the chat have to say? It looks like they are definitely, they're all for Cincinnati. Chat is big on the Bearcats in this one. Wow, so Tulsa actually, I figured I'd be the only one rocking with Tulsa.
Hold up, I'm watching Gameday right now on the power index. How the fuck is Notre Dame behind Oklahoma? I'm an Oklahoma fan.
I don't know.
You shouldn't say that in stream.
Okay, so yeah, please refrain from the language. Okay, so we've got a while until the last 2 games are scheduled to pick. We're going to pick Florida, Alabama at 10:20. We're going to pick Clemson and Notre Dame at 10:30. And then from 10:40 to 11, everyone is going to make their college football playoff predictions. I'm going to need your top 6.
Right now?
Not now, but when we get there. So, and the chat, I'll try to get one from the chat if I can.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'll try. But
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
all about
quickly get a
trying.
drink, so I'll be right back.
it'll be a challenge. One
I'm really
day.
having fun right now.
Yeah, that was my whole plan.
All out having fun.
Man,
And,
I feel
feeling-
like all of us picking Tulsa is gonna be just not a great thing.
Yeah. I was the first one to go with the Bearcats there.
I figured I'd be the only one rocking out with Tulsa. But I actually picked Cincinnati in like the I picked Cincinnati in my picks video.
You did.
But the more that I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking Tulsa's gonna win this one.
Yeah.
I like what they've got going.
Yeah, I had to go with there. Did I tell you my score?
You said like 30-20, didn't you?
I said 38-35.
All right, you don't need a score, but that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
it's
Tulsa.
just,
Tulsa wins 21-14.
there you go. It's pretty good.
They were supposed to play last week, and it would have been at Tulsa. And if Tulsa would have won, they would have had home field advantage. They were just gonna play again. This is why every conference needs divisions. Like this whole rematch in the conference championship is stupid.
Breaking news.
Chris
Ohio
Olave,
State wide receiver Chris Olave will miss the Big Ten title game.
and also linebacker Baron Browning and their punter Drew Crit. Do they have a backup punter? I would assume so.
Justin
It's
Fields,
Ohio
the punter.
State.
They probably
They probably like a 6-star punter.
a 6-star punter. Too bad he never played.
Taves to win a Heisman. Jones 10 to 21. Devontae Smith 5 to 2.
Here's something.
Zach, shut up.
With the absence of their punter, if there's like a 4th and 3, are they gonna go for it more times than they punt?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't need to punt.
If they're in a situation where you could do either one, they'll probably go for it more times than they won't.
Maybe.
And Northwestern with that great defense at stopping the run, I don't know, man.
Here's the thing. Can Northwestern move the ball effectively on Ohio State? Because I don't trust their offense.
True. I figured more people would take North. I thought someone was going to take Northwestern. I didn't want to be the one to have to do it. The one that concerns me is that we all picked Ole Miss. That's a little concerning. Zach went with the lone wolf and picked Tennessee.
That's concerning.
Yeah, facts.
I trust A&M and all. Nope.
I definitely will. Someone just put their top 10 in the chat. Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, A&M, Notre Dame, Iowa State. The reason I have Notre Dame 5th is because I think they'll lose. Yeah, I think that's definitely an option. I can't wait till we get to Florida.
Possibility.
When we get to Florida and Bama, I already know the only person that's going to pick Florida.
Florida
You're not wrong.
is Murray.
I know Murray's going to pick Florida, so
You're not wrong.
I'm doing it based off when the top 6 come out before the playoff. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see what you're talking about there.
All right, we have.
What's lame about the Big Ten Championship is they still have like the Indianapolis Colts branding all over the field, like the end zones say Colts.
Brett Bielema is going to be Illinois' new coach.
Yeah, we found that out a while ago.
Bielema's actually a good coach.
Is he though?
It's not as bad as Auburn going to get their defensive coordinators.
Malzahn.
I figured Auburn would get like Joe Brady.
Yeah,
He's not.
They're interviewing Steve Sarkisian right now.
Iowa State doesn't leave cookies for Santa.
These game day signs are so funny.
Gators
These
are
game day
shoo-in
signs
for the
are
college football
hilarious.
playoff. I'm reading all the signs. They're like shaking them. Like when you have a sign and you like shake it, I can't read it. 1 Bama, 2 Notre Dame, 3 Clemson, 4 Iowa State, 5 Texas A&M, 6 Ohio State. So you think Texas A&M and Ohio State are gonna lose?
I'm gonna make my top 6 right now.
I'm going to make my top 6.
No, because that basically spoils who you're picking.
Yeah, we're doing the top 6 at the end.
No, I'm
I
just
was making
making
my
it
top
so
6
I
for
have it
later
ready.
on.
I'm just making it so I have it ready to go.
Oh, okay.
It's
think
just so I
gonna
don't
be
have to
interesting.
sound like I don't know what I'm doing.
I think it's going to be very interesting when we get down to Notre Dame versus Clemson. I feel like it's going to be a split. Nobody say who they're going to pick. I know who Conlon's going to pick.
Damn right.
I don't know about Luke. I feel like Luke will pick Clemson. I think Blackhawk will pick Clemson. I think everyone's going to pick Clemson besides me and Conlon. I don't know. We'll see. Vince says he has Notre Dame. Yeah, it'll definitely be very interesting, but here's what I want to talk about. Will a 2-loss Florida that beats Alabama? Well, if Florida wins, do they make the playoff?
No.
No.
Yes.
How could they not make the playoffs? That would be the best win of the year, hands
It
down. How would they
ruin
not make it?
everything.
I mean, I think the winner of the SEC every year will get in. You could be a 3-loss SEC champion and probably still get in.
Yeah, because the committee sucks off to them and Ohio State the most.
Yeah,
I mean, the
Not
SEC
bad.
is the best conference.
You need to not bend the rules.
I think if you win the SEC, you should get in the playoff.
The SEC is a tough conference to win.
It's the best conference.
Yeah, unless you're Alabama, because then you win everything.
Yeah. I think
Because Alabama gets all the
if
best.
Texas A&M beats Tennessee, they will get in the playoff.
All right,
I'll
I'm making
guarantee
my top 6 right now. Getting it all ready to go.
Yeah,
It
just
depends
know
on
who
the
you're
result
picking.
of the ACC
People are putting their top
championship
6
game.
in the chat. Someone said Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, A&M, Notre Dame, Cincy. I thought 7 said Iowa State. Okay, 8 Florida, 9 Georgia, 10 Oklahoma. That's
Wait a
pretty good.
minute, Iowa. They're not even that. They're a basketball school.
Iowa State.
I know.
Number 1 Bama, 2 Clemson, 3 Ohio State, 4 Notre Dame, 5 A&M, 6 Oklahoma. Okay, so that means you're taking Clemson and Oklahoma. Okay. Unless Clemson blows them out, I think Notre Dame's out. And yeah. If Notre Dame loses to Clemson by like 1 score, they'll probably get in. If Notre Dame's gonna lose, they'll lose by more than 1 score.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you mean good?
If Notre Dame
I can
loses
agree with
at
that.
all, Texas A&M should get in.
That's disgusting.
All right. Who should be my number 4?
Oh, I know why Olave's out.
Did he opt out?
No, he tested positive for COVID-19.
Ooh, that's not
Way to
good.
state the obvious, Zachary.
That's not good.
I just saw that on.
No, they
Instagram.
didn't
I was
mention
like,
why.
Wait, he tested positive.
They're not gonna mention.
No, there was
why.
a rumor earlier in the week that he had it.
It was a rumor.
Yeah,
but I
earlier
didn't
in the
believe it
week.
because it was a rumor. Rumors aren't always true.
But this rumor was true.
Yeah, and they just broke
Yeah,
news
AJ
out.
Chris says number 1 Bama, 2 Clemson, 3 Texas A&M at 3.
What?
Oh, I know what he's got going. Okay, wait. So he has Bama at 1, Clemson at 2, which means he thinks Clemson's gonna win. He has Ohio State losing.
Does he have Notre Dame in?
Yeah, no, at 4.
Okay.
That's interesting. Big Bet says Bama, Notre Dame, Ohio State. He has Iowa State ahead of A&M. Interesting, because they'll have a conference championship. That's an interesting argument, I feel like. But I feel like the fact that A&M's already ahead of Iowa State is going to make it hard for Iowa State to hop A&M unless they win. Unless A&M loses. SEC championship game with the green cones around the logo. No one's stepping on it. Like Devin Bush, you scumbag, scuffing up Michigan State's logo before that game. Highest winning percentage in SEC championship. Saban 8-1. Urban Meyer 2-1. Les Miles 2-1. Steve Spurrier 5-3.
2 Florida coaches. Makes sense.
Dude, he's a Florida. Steve Spurrier's South Carolina coach.
I mean,
You're an idiot.
I've let Spurrier coach at Florida.
He did. He was known for being Florida, but he
Yeah.
coached at South Carolina at the end of his career
Oh, I got that.
for like a year.
Oh
or
yeah,
two.
I was gonna say.
But he's always been known to be a Gator. Hence why our field is named after him.
Ben Griffin Stadium.
At Steve's Burger Field.
They're my top 5. I still got
The
to
Swamp. Oh, Bama comes to the Swamp next year.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
they're gonna beat the ever-living hell out of Florida.
Okay.
I think I got to go with this.
Hoosiers deserve
Okay.
to be in the Big Ten championship rather than Ohio State. Yep. Everyone
who?
named their FCS playoff. There isn't. I thought the FCS canceled their season.
Garner Webb.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Garner Webb.
Only some conferences, but
Northern Iowa.
Garner Webb.
I don't know
Northern
anything about the
Iowa.
FCS.
Northern Iowa. They're
Northern
goated
Iowa.
in FCS.
That's not a penalty. Oh,
There.
Love
James
my Panthers.
Madison, unless they cancel their season.
Love my
Garner Webb.
Panthers.
Garner Webb.
Oh, Quincy.
Hold up.
Today's Packers hate day. They play the Panthers today. It's kind of funny.
Not funny.
We got 2 Panther fans in the chat.
Top 6.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Quincy, what do you think Georgia Tech being in your bracketology? How many more wins? Who did they lose to? They lost to someone they shouldn't have.
They lost to Florida State. I know that. Who else did
No, they lost to a bad team.
Who?
Yeah, no. Let me look at their schedule.
They lost to Georgia State and Mercer, but I think they lost to someone else too. They lost to Georgia State, Mercer, got killed by Florida State, and that Kentucky
That's
win.
it.
That Kentucky win is not looking like that great of a win. So Georgia Tech's gonna need. They need a lot. They need.
Kentucky sucks.
I know.
We better beat them today.
Oh,
yeah,
and by
that's
the way,
right.
Quincy,
What?
Georgia Tech only has 3 losses, and that was it.
Those are the 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Who has 3 losses?
Georgia Tech.
I am not
Georgia
feeling
State and
confident
Mercer
in
are
this
actually
topic at
Jackson
all.
pretty
State has
good
the
this
40th
year.
recruiting class.
Wait, in basketball or football?
And
Basketball.
basketball.
I do not feel good about this top
Georgia
6 at
State
all.
beat Mercer.
Did they now?
Yes, they did.
They did.
Oh,
No,
Quincy,
Georgia
for
State
the
played
Notre
Mercer
Dame game, I'll
twice.
pick last.
And they. Okay, yeah. If you guys want
They
to look at
lost
the,
once, and then they beat them the second time.
if you guys want to look at the stream, I gave everyone their own little playoff board. Here, I'm gonna put in that. I'm gonna move some teams over there that you guys can. That I can just copy in. We've got obviously Bama, Clemson.
Irish beat Tigers.
Bama, Clemson, Notre Dame.
Yo, somebody in the chat is picking games, but he said my picks: UAB, Oregon, and Ball State. You can't pick after
You can't
the
pick
game.
games that have already
You can't
happened.
pick games from Friday.
Yeah, you can't pick those games that have already happened. I mean, what?
That's not really how that works, buddy.
It's
Come
BNB
on.
day.
I was
That's
going
not
to do a
worse.
stream when I got home and make my picks.
Wait, Quincy,
I mean,
is,
I went
0 for
Vince
3.
is Vince a Clemson fan?
No, Vince is a Purdue fan.
I went 0 for 3 too. You know
Oh,
what
I mean,
I went 1 for 2. I picked Oregon to win before they
Hey, Vince, how does it feel
here's what
watching
makes me
Daddy
mad
play
about
in
that
a?
game? I picked Washington.
Hey, Vince, how does it feel watching Daddy play in a conference championship game? Must feel kind of weird, doesn't it?
Dang. Should I call Vince?
Randall Moore.
Let's get on.
Should I call him? I'm calling him.
It's Purdue, man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Vince Vanderveen. No, you're talking about Vincent Talk Sports.
No, I'm talking about Vince Vanderveen.
Yeah, Murray and I know Vince. It's BND day.
Clemson loses, they're out, right?
Yes.
The
Sean
Boilermakers.
Second and 26. So if you're a Georgia fan, click off.
So yeah, if Clemson loses, they're going to be out. So
Here, I'm bringing in the pool of teams for y'all to pick from. We've got Bama, Clemson, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Texas A&M, Iowa State, Cincy, Oklahoma.
Oh, Purdue plays Notre Dame tonight in basketball.
Purdue plays
Who
Notre
does?
Dame in basketball.
Oh, that's what he was. I thought he was. Oh, okay. That's why I asked if
I
he
thought
was a
he said
Clemson
Duke
fan.
for a moment.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
Duke
going to read
already-
what McMets just said.
Yeah.
Duke
Fun
is on a
fact,
down.
Notre Dame has more conference championship game appearances than Jim Harbaugh.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Unbelievable.
pretty sad.
That's a laugher.
And we also have the same amount of ACC championship appearances as Miami does in 7 years as we do in 10 games.
Yeah, man.
Miami
that's pretty sad.
and Michigan, the most dead programs.
Oh, Vince is FaceTiming me. Hold on. Okay, give me a minute. All right.
Hey, Vince, you ready to lose to Cormac Ryan,
No,
buddy?
Hold on. No. What's up? Say hi to stream. To quote Conlon, he says, Vince, how is it gonna feel when you get beat down by Daddy today? Vince, I know you're probably curious since you like to help me with this. The bracketology update. Purdue is a play-in team.
Where's Notre Dame, Quincy?
The NIT, Conlon.
You're a fake, a phony, and a goddamn
You
fraud.
get NIT.
Wait, Notre Dame's in the NIT for basketball?
Quincy,
Yeah.
you're a fake, a phony, and a damn fraud. You know that?
Hey.
Hey, wait,
Notre
hold on.
Dame is
Hold
not.
on. Wait. Vince, while you're here, do you want to make you want to make some picks? While you're here, you want to make some picks. While you're here, you want to make some picks. Okay, Texas A&M, Tennessee,
Texas A&M,
Oklahoma, Iowa State,
Oklahoma,
There you go.
Northwestern, Ohio State,
He's gonna pick Ohio State.
Ohio State,
LSU, Ole Miss,
LSU because they're coming off a high win.
Okay, and then we'll have you do the last
He's
four since I
lone
can't get you on the board. It's a little late for that, but Boise State, San Jose State,
San Jose State,
Tulsa, or Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
All right, and then the last two, the big ones that we're gonna do coming up eventually: Florida or Alabama,
Alabama,
and then Clemson or Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you for
Cobham's
hopping on
gonna be
this. We
happy.
will talk to you later. Oh, who do you think's going the Heisman?
Jones.
Devontae Smith.
Okay. All right. I guess we could talk about that now. Who do we think? I think it should be. What's it called?
Everybody mute. We're gonna go in the order.
All right. I'm gonna go with Devonta Smith.
Interesting pick.
Luke.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Mac Jones.
Conlon.
Okay. I think Devontae Smith, and here's why. Devontae Smith has 17 total touchdowns. Wait, Blackhawk, can you mute? Sorry. Thanks. Devontae Smith has 17 total touchdowns. Mac Jones has 27 passing. I mean, then that's got to count for something. I mean, Kyle Trask could win it, but he has to have a monster game tonight. I just think Devontae Smith is deserving. I think he should win it, but will he? I don't know, because it is a quarterback award now. But give me Smith.
All right. Blackhawk.
This is tough for me. It's between Mac Jones and Kyle Trask. You're not gonna. I want to say Kyle Trask.
All right. Everyone in the
I'm
chat,
taking-
put who you think's gonna win the Heisman.
Yep, I'm taking Kyle
I
Trask.
wonder. Hold on. I really wonder who Murray's gonna pick to win the Heisman.
No, I'll
I
just
think
say
we all
no.
know it. I
Yeah,
think
Trask.
it's pretty obvious.
I wonder who. Okay, he picked Kyle Trask. Zach.
Yep, I also picked Kyle Trask.
Okay. I'm on the same boat as Conlon. It should be Devontae Smith, but I think it's going to be Mac Jones because it's a quarterback's award.
I actually think Devonta Smith will win it.
Devontae Smith was probably the best receiver to be in a Heisman race since Amari Cooper in 2014.
D.D. Westbrook.
Oh, yeah, D.D. Westbrook.
He got nominated for the Heisman.
But D.D. was elite that year.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't D.D. Westbrook before Zach's time as an Oklahoma fan?
Ooh, they're having an interview, Trevor Lawrence and Ian Book with Kirk Herbstreit.
Oh, Kirk?
Like, same time? Both of them?
I guess I'm Kirk. I guess I'm going to be Kirk Herbstreit for this show.
In 10 minutes, we will make our picks for Florida and Alabama.
Yep.
Should be close.
I wonder who Murray's going to pick.
Who is that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I wonder.
I wonder also.
Northwestern is allowing 14.6 points per game.
What?
14.6 points per game.
Wow.
That's
Apparently,
good,
real
man.
offensive explosion. Maryland is, well, the biggest joke in the Big Ten.
No, they're not.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say the Big Ten is the biggest joke in the Big Ten.
Honestly, the entire Big Ten's a joke besides Northwestern and
Ohio State.
Wow.
Indiana. Don't forget Indiana.
I don't know, Maryland backed out of the game against Michigan State today.
Hold up.
Maryland.
Maryland
Maryland was
going
going to lose. No cap.
They're doing you a favor.
We love watching ESPN.
Quincy.
Doing
You guys
us
are
a
gonna beat them.
favor.
Maryland would have won that game easily.
Nope, that is cap.
Oh, hold
They're
on.
by 10.
Hold on. Reggie Bush's 8-team playoff. Bama versus Oregon. Notre Dame versus Oklahoma. Clemson versus Cincinnati. Ohio State versus Texas A&M.
Ooh.
I'm taking Bama, Notre Dame, Clemson, Texas A&M. Taking Bama over Notre Dame, Texas A&M over Clemson. Bama.
My picks in that one, Bama, Notre Dame.
I don't know.
I need to hammer in my point that Texas A&M is the second best team in the country.
Hold up. What was the 18 playoff again?
Number 1, Bama. 2, Clemson. 3, Ohio State. 4, Notre Dame. 5, Oklahoma. 6, A&M. 7, Cincinnati. 8, Oregon.
Wait, Ohio State free?
Yeah.
All right. Clemson over Cincinnati. Easily. Because, let's be real, Cincinnati would get absolutely smacked if they played a top 5. If they played a team in a top 5.
Oh, who they play, Will? Who they play, Will?
Notre Dame over Oklahoma.
Where's your
Ohio State over
State
Texas A&M. And then I got in the second round if it happens.
Zach, Jordan Travis for Heisman, am I right?
Bama in a close one over Notre Dame. And I got Clemson blowing out Ohio State. In my honest opinion, I think if Ohio State gets in, which they probably will if they win, and get the 4 seed, they're going to get blown out. Or they'll get blown out no matter who they play.
Ohio State does not deserve to make the college football playoff.
That is a fact.
I mean,
They haven't played enough games. They played nobody good.
I don't think.
Oh,
by the way, hold on. I hope I made this clear. The top 6 that I wanted you guys to make, it's who you think the committee will put in, not who you would put in.
Yeah.
Was that clear enough?
I might make both.
I want the one where who you think will get in, not who
I
you
made
would
my
put
top 6
Because if
beforehand.
it was
and
who
I'm
I
gonna
would put in, I'd have
list it
Coastal in.
whenever we get there.
If it was me, I'd have Coastal in there. But
Yeah, I'm tired of the same teams being in the college football playoff, which is 100% the reason why I want them to expand the thing.
Dude, the committee loves Ohio State more than any team.
Nah, Alabama.
Alabama.
No.
Alabama.
I mean, Alabama actually deserves to be number 1 now.
Alabama.
Hold on. Daughter's college decision. Right. Hold on. It had a sign that said daughter's college decision rides on this game. It's between Clemson and Notre Dame on where she's going to go for college, and she's going to pick whoever wins.
Oh my goodness.
Notre Dame would obviously be the better choice.
Looks like she's going to Clemson.
Okay, did I pick out of the selection of all?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think it's time for. Is it? Hold on. Is it time yet? Hold on. Let me see.
It's 10:15.
Okay.
It'll be 10:30 by the time we're done.
I said. All right.
What?
Quincy, I have an idea.
What's up?
Because it's Murray's game, can he go last?
Sure.
I've gone last every time, idiot.
Zach has gone.
No,
last
it's me every time.
It's
Okay.
10:15, right? 10:15.
All right, it is time. Alabama against Florida. We've got our two main games. Now, we know who's favored. We know who's the best team in the country. Florida can try to come in with a chip on their shoulder. I mean, they're playing for their playoff lives. If they win, will they get in the playoff? Yes. I think they'll get in. They'll definitely hop Iowa State, and they would have to hop Texas A&M. And one of Notre Dame and Clemson has to lose, and plus Bama's going to fall because they would have to lose. So I think Florida, they're going to have the potential to get in there if they win. They're not going to win. Bama is going to come in and absolutely roll them over. Bama beat LSU by about 50 points. Florida lost to LSU because Marco Wilson's an absolute idiot. Florida, not a very good team. Give me Bama in a rout. 49-14. Luke.
All right. Well, yeah, first off, you're right. I mean, their playoff hopes are still kind of alive, but I personally think this is going to be a blowout, too. Give me Bama.
It's a win and get in scenario for both teams. Bama, they would need to either win or lose by less than 50.
Which the second part, if they lose, it's gonna be close.
If they lose close, they'll still get in. Conlon.
Yeah, so last week when we were on Kickfinity stream, right? We were picking this game. And at that same moment, Kyle Trask threw a pick 6. And I just don't think Florida's...
we were talking and we were making our top 10 and all right, I'll put Florida at 5 if they can hold on to win. I don't know.
Wait, Kickfinity, are you going to be able to talk or not? Because Kickfinity just joined the VC.
All right, here, just keep going.
Well, he just left. Anyways, I just think Bama's way too good. I think they're the best team in the country, and it's really not close. Give me Bama in an absolute massacre.
All right, Blackhawk.
So my two Heisman finalists, Mac Jones and Kyle Trask.
It's everyone's Heisman finalists.
Yes. And if Florida had beaten LSU, I think I would have predicted a closer game than I predicted. Give me the Crimson Tide, 49-24.
All right, we're saving Murray for last. Zach.
All right. Number one, this is a huge mismatch. Florida's defense is absolutely terrible. Both losses, they've given up 34-plus points, which costed them. Alabama has the best offense in college football. They have the best wide receiver and player in college football, too. They're the best team in the country by a mile. Oh, but they gave up 48 to Ole Miss. Ole Miss actually has a high-powered offense, and now Alabama's defense has been getting better. This is a huge mismatch. Florida's my second team guaranteed to lose. Give me the Crimson Tide to win this one. 62-17.
62? Wow. All right, it looks like the chat's going with Alabama.
Yeah, everyone's going to Alabama.
Murray, you're gonna have to. All right. Will the diehard Florida fan ride with his team or go with the reasonable choice? And we're gonna need an explanation either way. Murray, who you got?
Well, first, let me break this down. We live rent-free in the country's head. I'm going to start with that.
That's cap!
I'm just going to start with that and leave it there. Now, yes, is our defense bad? It's not bad. It's not great. Do I think we can hang with Bama? Of course. Yes, I have to. I have to think that way. It's my team. I have to. And with that being said, I got to go with my boys. Florida by 7.
And he's done it again, ladies and gentlemen. The Florida fan is lone wolfing this one. He has taken the Gators.
Good God.
No.
Excuse me for being a loyal fan, unlike you.
Wait, is booing allowed in the stream?
Yes.
Boo!
Let's go.
They're going to get absolutely rocked.
Boo.
Watch us win. You guys are going to
Get out of here,
never
Murray.
open your mouths again.
Like quite a bit.
So Murray's
Yeah,
a lone
yeah.
wolf, which I expected.
The minute you're done.
Oh,
I
Ian
already
Book
showered.
is 5th
This morning,
to win the Heisman.
take your dirty clothes downstairs
Okay.
and sort it there.
I got you. Jeez.
Not talking.
This Florida logo is just, it's sticking out like a sore thumb. Yikes. Okay. The Florida fan,
We're going to block Brian.
the Florida man has spoken. He is rocking with his team. He has
As I
taken
expected.
Florida Gators. Yikes, man.
I have to. It's my team.
If Michigan State was okay, I did pick Michigan State over Bama in the playoff, but that was when they were in the playoff.
There you go. My point being, let me be my fan.
And Michigan State should have been undefeated, got screwed over against Nebraska. That was an actual time where the refs were just awful. All right, so hold on. I gotta take my clothes downstairs. Here, you guys talk about whatever until I come back.
All right.
Go Army.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just uploaded a new Philadelphia Flyers concept goal horn on my YouTube channel. I hate to self-promote, but I just did, so.
I hate the Flyers.
Me
Hold
too.
on. I'm
I hate
gonna
them
leave
too.
this shoe on the screen.
Nobody likes the Flyers.
But
My
they
mom
have
said
a great goal horn, and
No, you don't. It sounds
No
like
one
a
likes
dying
the
vegetable.
Flyers, dude. No one likes them.
I'm
Hurricanes by
a
3.
Blackhawks fan, but I like their goal horn.
where my
We're
mom
playing in the same division as the Blackhawks next year. It's kind of BS.
Goal.
I'm like the only Hurricanes fan in my family.
Me too.
That's what their goal horn sounds like.
I like the Hurricanes, but I'm more of a
Imagine not liking the Hurricanes. Like, you cannot hate them. They're like
Okay.
an unhateable team.
Facts.
Just got to get by Boston and we're fine.
I was at Game 7 versus the Capitals 29.
I screamed like a little girl after that game.
I cried after that game.
How would you cry? You
I don't know, because maybe we haven't done anything since 2008 before that point.
I'm trying to think of
Sitting
other
at the bottom of the
teams to do a
division
concept
every
goal
year,
horn
sitting at the
for.
bottom of the league every year. I don't know. Well, Bill
Oh,
Peterson.
by the way, the SEC championship is literally the Florida-Alabama experience. They've met
back.
more than any team in a
Yeah.
Welcome
conference
back.
championship.
We're only a 1 game difference. Bama's 5-4 against them.
Yeah, but the last 2 times you
Oh.
played, Bama blew you out.
I mean, the last time
I
we
think
played-
I know the next team I'm going to do a concept goal horn for.
All right. At 10:30, we're
Colorado
gonna do.
Avalanche.
I feel like we're gonna have a long discussion about Notre Dame and Clemson. In 6 minutes, we'll do Notre Dame Clemson.
I guess
Alright.
because Conlon's a Notre Dame fan, it's his game. I think he's going to go last.
Conlon
I'm
gets to
pretty
go
sure
last.
he has a long explanation.
Conlon gets
All
to
right,
go
thank-
last.
I know the next team that I'm going to do a concept goal horn for.
How do you do concept goal horns? Like, what do you use?
They're all over the internet. It's like you you have the goal horn and then you just put a song that they don't use that you think would be nice.
Oh. I could not even play Carolina's goal song.
So you know what team I'm doing next?
Murray!
Wow.
This will
okay,
make
Quincy,
sense.
like me because
The
I'm
Maple
confident in my
Leafs.
team. I feel like you are. Excuse me for being confident. Jesus Christ.
They're going to get raped.
Excuse me for trying to be a confident fan. God forbid. Like,
Excuse you.
Am I
You
going to be
can't
the
say
coach
that
that
in
says, oh, yeah,
Spain.
we're just going to lose because I feel like we're going to lose? I don't know. We're just not good enough. No, I'm not going to be that way. I'm going to pick my team.
Nah, they're not good enough at all.
Wait, who let
I really
Brian
don't know what
in?
you can say at this point.
What?
Oh, hey, Brian. Brian,
Yeah, why
you want to
is
make some
Brian?
picks?
At least it's not Doug.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
swear.
Okay, Brian, hold on. Wait. All right, Brian. Did you just say at least it's not Doug?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Brian, hurry with your picks because we got 4 minutes until we pick Clemson Notre Dame.
Texas
Yeah,
A&M
come on.
Notre Dame. Not
Pick it up.
Texas A&M Tennessee.
Texas.
A&M.
Oklahoma
That
Iowa
would be a
State.
fun-
Iowa State.
Wow.
Northwestern Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ole Miss LSU.
LSU.
Boise
Lone
State
Wolf?
San Jose State.
Boise.
Yes.
Tulsa Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Florida and Bama.
Bama by 80.
Wow.
And then for the other Notre Dame fan in the chat, I wonder, Notre Dame or Clemson?
You even talking about that yet?
No, we haven't
No.
talked
We
about
have
Notre
4
Dame.
minutes
Clemson.
until we
minutes.
pick it.
I saved it till the end. Who you taking?
Oh, and by the way, when you play a pissed off Nick Saban, Alabama runs up the score.
I'm pissed off.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Wow.
I have an extra play. Brian, do you want to give us your top 6 and what you think the playoff's going to be?
Yeah.
So I have an extra playoff bracket here. We'll do you right now. All right. Who do you think is going to be the number 1 team?
Bama.
Okay, number 2.
Notre Dame.
So you're picking Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3.
LSU.
OSU.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me get them over here. And then number 4.
I don't know. Florida dropped 1 after losing to LSU. I mean, does Clemson drop?
They have
4?
to. That's their second loss.
Yeah, but they're still a top 4 team in the country.
I don't know.
They didn't put Alabama.
They have
They lost
one
the league.
halfway decent win, and it's Miami.
That's not even
True.
decent.
No, they didn't play Miami. It's
All right, so
Georgia.
I'm putting them. I'm putting Iowa State in because I don't think A&M is
Quincy.
good.
You're putting Iowa. Okay.
Quincy.
Yes.
It wasn't
Texas
Miami.
And then
There's
who do you
Georgia.
have at 5 and 6?
Clemson and oh shit.
Clemson and A&M.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Quincy.
So
Can I
Brian's
explain
playoff
it?
is Bama versus Iowa State in the Sugar Bowl, and Notre Dame versus Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. All right. Very
Hey,
interesting.
Quincy.
I'm listening.
By the way, when you said Florida only has a half decent win and it was Miami.
No, I said Clemson only has
Correction.
a half.
It's Georgia. It's Georgia.
No, I
They
said,
beat Georgia.
Clemson only has a half decent win, and it's Miami.
Oh, I thought you said Florida.
We played Miami
I
last
watched
year.
that game.
No, Miami is not any good.
Miami's not.
Enough
Miami's not even
build-up.
top 15. Unpopular opinion.
Miami should be unranked.
Miami is not good.
Miami's
They
a
don't have
joke.
right to win.
How do you give up
All right, can we
200
take
yards
this
to running
minute before we
backs?
talk about Notre Dame to just rip on Miami?
Yes, I would love to.
Yes, I want to. Yes.
That sounds fun.
Hold on, wait. I want to let Luke go. Luke's been pretty quiet this entire stream. Luke, your team just absolutely beat Miami by 40 points.
So wait. The
I didn't ask you to
Quincy.
talk.
No, but you're gonna hear me talk.
Okay, go, Luke.
Okay. First off, this is probably one of my favorite wins in my time of being a UNC fan. This was amazing. Listen, I hate Miami. Can't stand them. So at first when we were like up big, I still didn't trust this team much because of our defense and stuff. But then when we got into like halftime, I was so confident. It was so much fun. I enjoyed every second of it. And like the best part of the game was when like Sam scored a touchdown. He made the U go up. He did like the U, and then when it made it upside down, it was hilarious.
I think Michael Carter did it too.
Yeah, Michael Carter did it too. And that one play when Devontae Williams trucked that dude, that was hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Now enough build up. It is time for the big game. The game of the century gets a rematch. Clemson and Notre Dame in the ACC title game. Winner is going to the playoff. Loser, sorry, tough luck. You're probably going to be left out unless Notre Dame loses close. Got to put that little asterisk in there. This is going to be a great game. I think it will live up to the hype. I think it's going to be just as good as the first game. Clemson they have all their weapons. This game, they've got Trevor. They've they starters on defense. They have sort of, I guess, a home field advantage. Actually, so they're playing at the Carolina Panthers Stadium. Did you know that the Carolina Panthers played at Clemson Stadium while this stadium was getting built? A little fun fact for you guys there.
Yeah, I did know that.
This is going to be a very good game. I don't think there's anything Trevor Lawrence could have done in that game the first time. DJ
Uyunglele.
He played the game of his life. And he is a future number 1 overall pick, and he's going to be an absolute stud. He threw for, 440 yards? There's nothing that Trevor Lawrence is going to do better than DJ.
I think more than that.
I don't think that Clemson is that good. Notre Dame shut down ETN. He only had 29 yards that game. I think Notre Dame they've looked like the better team throughout the year, and I think they're going to get the win in their first ever conference championship game. Luke, you're up. Luke,
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. Okay. First off, I have a bunch of friends on both sides, Notre Dame and Clemson fans. My 6th grade math teacher's a Notre Dame fan. I have a couple of family members that goes to Clemson. So this is gonna be like a game where I'm gonna feel bad but I'm gonna feel bad for whoever loses, and I'm gonna feel happy for whoever wins. I think it's gonna be a great back and forth game. I think both teams are motivated in a way. I know Notre Dame's probably very motivated after hearing it over and over about, they won just because Trevor was out. And I bet you pretty motivated after that loss. This is going to be a great game, but I think
Quincy mute.
I personally think that they come out with the win.
Wait, you cut out. I didn't hear who you say was going to win.
Oh, Clemson.
All right, Luke, taking Clemson. Conlon, we're saving you for last. Murray, you're up.
No, I'm after Conlon.
Oh, yeah. Blackhawk, you're up.
Okay. This, as Quincy Bell would call it, this is going to be a dogfight. He always says it whenever.
I do always say that.
Yeah, I love that. I watched the first game, and Notre Dame's defense held down Travis Etienne. And as long as they can do that again, and they can shut down Trevor Lawrence, I see no reason why Notre Dame can't win. Give me the Irish.
All right, Murray.
All right. So Both teams are really good. Okay? We got that down pat. With Notre Dame holding this so-called, gonna call tiebreaker, not really, but sort of, against Clemson, they have that for them. But the last time Notre Dame played a playoff game or a conference game, well, not a conference game, but against Clemson, like a big game like this, they lost. So I feel like Trevor Lawrence could give the Irish some problems. And with that case, give me Clemson.
All right. We've got a split 2-2. Zach, who you got?
All right. Here's how Notre Dame won the first game. They stopped Travis Etienne. I believe he only had 18 yards on 27 carries.
He had 29 yards.
Oh, I thought he had 18, but oh well. Notre Dame has the best rush defense in college football. They may have the best defense in the country, if I'm being honest. Clemson, they have their defensive starters that were out that game playing. And believe it or not, I like the Fighting Irish chances to win, and I am going with the Fighting Irish 33-24. Actually, 33-29.
All right. Zach is going with Notre Dame. It looks like the chat. Ooh, it's pretty split. It is pretty split. It looks like the chat likes Clemson.
There you go.
The chat likes Clemson, so they're going with Dabo Sweeney and company.
So it's free.
So we've got it at 3-3. The tie-breaking vote comes down to Conlon, the Notre Dame fan.
Yeah, I think we all know it.
So, yes, our defense is elite. Yes, I think it's number one in the country. But, guys, we also have the best offensive line in the country. We also have Kyron Williams, who is an absolute monster. That's going to be the difference in the game. I don't think that I've heard Ian Book or Kyron Williams' name out of any of you guys. I mean, Ian Book had, although he didn't have like the greatest stats, he probably had the game of his life versus Clemson last time. 310 yards, a touchdown, that one game-winning drive or game-tying. And I mean, with his legs, I mean, he was just taking ankles left and right. I mean, our defense, I think we're going to be able to stop Etienne. We need to stop the deep ball. We need to stop the screens, because Clemson likes to run a lot of those screen plays to Amari Rodgers. I think Ian Book is going to come up big. The last time he played against Clemson, or when he played against Clemson in 2018, that was a young Ian Book. I like to think of it this way. That was Ian Page, right? He's now evolved.
Page. Oh, no.
He's now evolved. No. He's now evolved into Ian Book.
Ian Page.
And once we win this game, he will evolve into Ian Library. Give me the Irish.
There you go. Ian Library.
He's okay. So Conlon takes Notre Dame. So we have
Go Irish!
Jesus
Can I
Christ.
say something?
Do not do that,
Can I say something about this game real quick that I forgot to mention?
go.
Clemson has won 41 straight games as a double-digit favorite. They are 10.5-point favorites.
Interesting.
Yeah, Clemson by
And
Clemson
they
by
also
30,
won like
literally.
39 consecutive games.
Okay.
But streaks are
Now,
meant to be broken.
now we're gonna get to my main part of the video that I really wanted to do.
The top six.
Everyone is going to make their college football playoff picks.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
start,
before we
and you're
hold
gonna.
on.
This is
I'm going to
who.
pull mine up really quickly.
Okay, this is who you guys think is going to be the top six. Not who like you want it to be or who you would pick, because you're not on the playoff committee. I'm sorry. I know we all should be, but we're not.
Yeah.
I'll start. I think Bama's going to win. They're going to be your number one team in the country. I think Notre Dame's going to win, which means they would stay at 2. All right. Hold on. I think Ohio State will win. That will move them to 3. Not a big Ohio State fan. I don't think they deserve to be in, but if they win, they will be in. Like it or not, they're going to get in. And then that number 4 spot, I think it's a 3-way race. Brian actually brought up a very good point. Clemson could still get that spot if they lose, because Florida dropped 1 spot after losing to a 3-5 LSU team. That is cause for concern. If I am if I'm a Clemson fan, I'm liking the fact that Florida only dropped 1 spot. Here's the thing, though. Florida, I feel like they kind of didn't drop them that much just so they still had a realistic chance of making the playoff. And, you had to keep them ahead of Georgia because they beat Georgia. It's going to be Clemson's 2nd loss should they lose this game. A&M has looked like a great team. I like how they've kept A&M near the top with all these teams. I think A&M would end up leapfrogging them and getting that final playoff spot. And I want to mention something again. I don't think A&M would play Bama, because I don't feel like they're going to make that big of a game like the Sugar Bowl. I don't think they'll make it a conference matchup. That just seems a little weird to me. I don't think that they would end up doing that. So that's part of why I think they could switch A&M and Ohio State to have A&M play Notre Dame and have Ohio State play Bama, or switch Bama and Notre Dame, just so it's not a conference matchup. That's, I feel like, something that could definitely happen, and I think it will end up happening. That's something I think will definitely be in the cards. And I think the Sugar Bowl can be like, hey, can we not have a conference matchup? I think Iowa State. You can make the argument for Iowa State over Texas A&M, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, they would have a conference championship and a division title. I know the Big 12 doesn't have divisions, but I'm counting a conference championship game appearance as a divisional title. I think they're like the same weight. Yeah. So my playoff is Bama, Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Texas A&M. Luke, you're up.
All right. Obviously, since I think Alabama's going to win, I got them at number 1. At number 2, I got Clemson. Number 3, and this, since you know how the committee looks at Ohio State, I'm going to put Ohio State at 3, Notre Dame at 4, and then at 5, Iowa State, and 6, Texas A&M.
Okay, so you're saying that you don't think that those teams would leapfrog Notre Dame?
Nah.
So are you saying that Notre Dame is going to lose close?
Yeah, I have it.
All right. And then you think Iowa State will be ahead of Texas A&M?
Yeah.
All right, that's an interesting proposition. I could definitely see this scenario happening. This is probably, I think, what a lot of people are saying is the most likely scenario to happen. Pretty interesting. But all right, Conlon, you're up.
Bama. What's that? State at 3.
I can't hear you. You're like really quiet.
Okay, sorry. I have Bama at 1, us at 2, Ohio State 3, 4. I'd have to pick Texas A&M since I'd picked Oklahoma to beat Iowa State. So at 5, I would have Clemson, and at 6, give me maybe the Sooners. Maybe they somehow get into the top 6.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes sense.
I mean, didn't the 2-loss team get in the top 6 last year?
Oregon.
Oh, I thought Georgia did too.
I think it was Oregon.
But it's 2020, and anything can happen.
Okay, Blackhawk.
All right. Number 1, Bama. Just because they're the best team right now. Number 2, I have Notre Dame. So I think the top two has been the same for most of us.
Now Luke had Clemson.
Yeah. So we have the same top two. Number 3, I put Texas A&M at number 3.
All right.
Yep. And Ohio State, I'll give them number 4.
Okay, so you're with me that they might change the they might change it to where it's not a conference. Okay. Yeah, you see, I think they'll do that too, but like I think I'm still gonna have Texas A&M at that spot, but I definitely think that that's a realistic thing that can happen. And who's your 5 and 6?
Yep. Number 5, Iowa State.
All right.
And number 6, I put Clemson.
Okay, so you have pretty much the exact same thing as me. All right.
Pretty much.
Now this one's gonna get interesting because this man has Florida winning. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Murray.
It's Murray.
Ooh.
Number 1, Clemson.
Okay.
Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Florida. 4, Notre Dame. 5, A&M. 6, Oklahoma.
This man doesn't have Bama in the top 6?
Nope, they're going to fall.
Wow.
You have Bama at 7?
Yep, they're going to fall.
What? Wow.
Actually, no, put them at 5. Put them
Come
at 5.
Wait, who'd you have at 4? Iowa State?
No, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame? At 4.
Yeah, 'cause I have Clemson winning. I have Clemson winning that game.
So you have Notre Dame playing Clemson again. Do you think there's any chance that they would do the same thing with like the non-conference matchup and put Ohio State at 1?
Yeah.
So you want Ohio State at 1?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, gee.
6-0 team number.
Oh, gee.
Is this going to happen? Probably not.
Oh my goodness. This man has Bama out of the playoff.
Yeah, screw Bama.
And you have Gators. 6 as Texas A&M.
Go Gators. Upset of the century.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Screw all you. Rent free, dude. Rent free.
Oh, Murray must be on drugs.
Rent free.
Oh my goodness.
Rent free.
Okay, Zach.
I have mine pulled up right now. Number 1, Alabama. Number 2, Notre Dame. Number 3, Ohio State. Assuming they win, number 4, Texas A&M. If they lose, that opens the door up for a Big 12 champion.
Hold on. Wait, you picked Texas A&M to lose.
This is assuming they win.
No, but you picked them to lose.
I know I did.
So
assuming they win, I have them to
lose. You gotta align it with your picks.
Can I explain something real quick?
Sure.
This is assuming Texas A&M wins this game.
Okay,
if they lose, then I have Cincinnati getting 4.
Okay. But you picked Tulsa.
Hold the phone.
This is assuming Cincinnati wins too.
So what? So you have Cincinnati.
If Tulsa and Tennessee win, then I have Clemson. Then I have Clemson getting in again.
Bro.
Okay. So all right. So you have Cincinnati and them. So you think Clemson will get in over Iowa State?
Yes.
Okay. Where
I have Clemson at 5, and I actually have Iowa State losing, so I have Oklahoma at 6.
Wait. So who do you have at 5?
Wait, what?
Who do you have at 5?
Clemson.
You said you had Clemson at 4.
Assuming Cincinnati loses.
Yeah, but you picked them to lose, so that means Clemson's at 4. And then who?
At 5, believe it or not, Coastal Carolina.
Okay, and then you have Oklahoma at 6.
Chill.
Yes, Oklahoma at 6.
All right, that is definitely interesting. I don't think Coastal would.
Interesting to say the least, but knowing this year has been crazy, we could see that happen.
All right. Very interesting. All right, now I'm going to do my best to ask the chat, but this is going to be probably just an absolute nightmare. I'm going to get like 50 different.
What you do is what you do. Whoever picks that position the most, that's gonna be one. So like if people pick Alabama to be one the most, they're
all right. Now I got you.
That's what you do.
Okay.
Murray.
What?
Alabama is not dropping to 5.
Yeah, Bama's not going to drop to 5.
He's a little slow in the head. You give him a break.
At least I'm not putting
there's
Coastal
Brian's
Carolina in
playoff.
the top
Brian
5.
is the only one riding with Iowa State to make the playoff. All right, chat. Who do you guys think will be the number 1 team in the country? I don't know. It's boggling my brain. We just put him in.
It's probably going to be a very popular pick.
We'll put him in.
This is going to be all day.
All right. Now here's what I'm saying. The chat picked Clemson to win. The chat picked Clemson. So does that mean we put Clemson at 2?
Silly.
Yeah, chat picked Clemson, so we'll put Clemson at 2. Chat also picked Ohio State, so they'll be plugged in at 3.
I see a lot of Alabamas.
Okay. And now, number 4. Who do you guys think it would be? Notre Dame, Texas A&M, or Ohio State? Someone said Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, Notre Dame, A&M, Iowa State. All right. So for number 4, put either Notre Dame, Iowa State, or A&M. Notre Dame, Iowa State, or A&M. Oh, they're making the game. The game day is actually making their picks now. Someone said A&M. Someone said 2 people said Notre Dame. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's going so. All right, it looks like. Hold on. It looks like they like A&M.
Yeah, well.
It's split. It's like 50-50 between Notre Dame and A&M. I have to count these. How many A&Ms we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think not. Some people are just spamming Notre Dame.
Think about it this way. Our best win would be against a 1-loss Clemson team.
2-loss Clemson team.
Texas A&M's best team. No, I'm saying like if we lose, right? Our best win would be a 1-loss Clemson team. Texas A&M's best win would be against a 3-loss Florida team.
Right.
I mean, if you guys really want to put
the decision has been made. The chat has picked Notre Dame, which means Texas A&M's, and they picked. No one put Iowa State, so Texas A&M at 5, and we'll put Iowa State at 6. That is what the chat has going for them. So those are everyone's playoff picks. I think everyone's playoff looks good besides Murray's.
Of course.
Dude, okay, yeah, look at that. That's not gonna happen.
It might.
Get out of here,
Murray.
There is no way Bama is getting left out.
There's no way.
Bama would make it over Notre Dame.
Zach,
wait, hold on. You think?
No. Listen.
Wait.
This man Zach.
Wait, Murray.
Shut up.
Murray. No, hold on. Murray picked Clemson.
Wait a minute.
No. Hold on. Murray, you picked Clemson. See, you have a 2-loss Notre Dame in over a 1-loss Bama.
Yep.
Notre Dame has 1 loss.
Get out of here.
2 loss. We have 0 losses
with that.
No, but this is if he has Notre Dame losing.
Yeah, that's 10-1.
And he has So. Oh wait. No, I'm stupid. Never mind.
Like,
you're a moron. You don't know how the committee works. I want to see
if I'm watching the actual game day here. Is anyone going to take Tulsa? Because we took Tulsa.
Nobody's picking Tulsa.
No one's gonna pick Tulsa except for us.
No, we're smart. We picked Tulsa. Cincinnati's -14.
I was literally the first person to take Cincinnati.
Nobody's gonna.
Zach has Coastal at 5. That.
Wait.
Notre Dame ain't no good, Woo.
I'm watching game day picks.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna end this stream and immediately go live for Ohio State and Northwestern. Do you guys want to stick on for that game?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I'm gonna stick around right away because I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You guys can.
I'm not gonna stick around right away, but
go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stick. I'm not gonna come in right away, but I'll come in later
Clean sweep for Cincinnati.
Yes, Vincent.
for
you
the
were,
actual
You were
board,
right.
for
Let's see.
actual game day.
Yeah.
Dude, Dad
So, yeah,
Z,
I'll
here's
be
the
back
thing.
later.
The committee loves Ohio State the most.
All right, I'll be
Will
back.
anyone pick Florida? I don't know.
No one's gonna pick Florida.
I don't know, man.
The guest speaker picked Florida.
No one's gonna pick Florida except for Murray.
I don't know.
Someone did.
Whoa. Who's
What?
I didn't
who's
see that.
The
Howell?
celebrity guest picker picked
The
Florida.
guest picker picked Florida.
Yep.
What?
The
He's
guest
my best-
picker
he's
my
picked
best friend.
And the rest gonna roll
Oh,
tide.
jeez.
The rest gonna be roll
Oh,
tide
no.
all day for this.
All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Hold on, wait. I gotta go do something. You guys keep talking about whatever.
This is not gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a massacre.
Yeah, where Florida wins. I get it. I understand.
Whoa, I don't know about best defense in the nation.
Yeah, it's ours.
That's cap. You gave 34 plus points in both of your losses.
You wonder why?
Dad Z, at least I know Clemson is better than us, and I think honestly we would lose to Coastal Carolina.
I mean, Coastal Carolina is the best team in South Carolina. Let's get that out of the way.
They're the only team in South
Yes,
Carolina.
they are. And I don't have them in.
I think it's interesting. I think Zach's playoff is very interesting in the fact that he has a 2-loss Clemson making it, which I think could definitely happen.
It can.
Because you have A&M and Iowa State losing.
A lot needs to happen in order for it to work, but it can happen.
I think there, in your scenario, there could be a possibility where Oklahoma pops them.
We could, but
Oh shoot!
I don't think
Oklahoma on the actual game day, Oklahoma's 3-0. Everyone picked Oklahoma. No one's rocking with Iowa State.
Oklahoma, real quick.
No
Kirk picked Oklahoma.
one's rocking with. Kirk also picked Oklahoma. Come on, man. Iowa State's
Everyone's
good.
rocking with the Boomer Sooners.
Land thieves.
Big Ten towel game. We all know who everyone's picking in this one.
Is Lee Corso actually sitting out in the snow, or is that like fake snow?
And if this playoff that I have happens, I got Bama beating Clemson, and I have Notre Dame beating Ohio State.
All right, if I have my playoff,
He picked Northwestern. Pick Northwestern.
Wait, what?
He
Joel
picked
picked Northwestern.
Oh,
I don't know
he's
about
from
that.
Northwestern.
I don't know about that.
This man picked Florida and Northwestern.
The two
One of those is
double-digit underdogs. We all know who's going to pick the first. He has a Notre Dame shirt on.
Everyone else is taking Ohio State.
Who wasn't?
Hey, Northwestern will cover. Northwestern will cover.
Who has a Notre Dame shirt on, Zach?
The guest speaker, Joel.
No, he doesn't. That's a Washington shirt, buddy.
I thought that was Notre Dame.
How do you mix up Notre Dame and Washington?
It just looked
They
like
don't
it.
leave the home stadiums.
Lee Corsos.
That has to be fake snow.
Who are Lee Corso is?
He already has the Shamrock.
That
All
is
right,
fake
when
snow.
this stream hits it, once they pick Notre Dame, Clemson, and whatever, we're gonna end this stream, and then I'm gonna go live for
Yep.
for Ohio State and
All
Northwestern.
right, Desmond has Clemson. David has Clemson.
Man, they're all taking Clemson. Man, I disagree with like all.
Kirk's
of it.
not picking it.
Kirk calling the game, no pick from him.
Yeah, Kirk's calling the game, so he's going to
Joel,
break it down.
Guest
And
picker,
Joel picks
nobody
Yes,
heard of.
Lee.
Takes Clemson.
We'll probably game watch.
I want to try to end the stream in exactly 3 hours.
I know who Corso's going to pick.
We all do.
Clemson.
He's going to pick Notre Dame.
No,
he
he's
loves
picking
picking Notre Dame.
He's going to take Clemson.
No, he's
No,
picking
he's
Notre
going to
Dame.
take Notre Dame. He loves putting on that leprechaun.
No, he's going to take Clemson.
He'll pick Notre Dame.
Dude.
Oh no, he picked Clemson.
I told you he was gonna pick Clemson.
Wait.
How? Are you
I
shocked?
told you he was gonna pick Clemson.
I
It's
was
Notre- it's
shocked
Notre
because
Dame
he
on the road in a
always
big game.
picks
They're not
Notre
gonna win.
Dame.
Exactly.
I said he was gonna pick Clemson. I said
He
he was gonna
always
take
picks
Clemson.
Notre Dame when Notre Dame's on game day.
It's Notre Dame on the road in a big game. They're not going to win.
I think they'll win. All right,
No,
that's
it's
gonna do it
in
for the
Charlotte.
Quincyville Sports Game Day. I'm gonna be signing off. I hope you guys had a great time. I will see you
I'm
next
signing
time.
off
Bye,
too.
guys.